Don't get me started.
Don't get me started. Oh, shut your mouth. Amazing. Hey, welcome to a mashup of Don't Get Me Started. Yeah, that's
Isn't that like a Dragon Ball Z thing or something?
mate, I don't know. I don't watch that sort of stuff.
Know,
A mashup between Don't Get Me Started and Cocktails and Bullshit. Both wonderful shows we put on. This one...
Hey, Nova, live long and prosper.
Hey, we didn't expect to see Nova. I was speaking to him last night, and I don't think I thought he was going to be here. But he's here, which is great. I missed that also. There's a load of pictures of Limmy just showed up at the very top of it. Was that...
There's Mugshot Central, like rogues gallery of one guy.
One guy, thanks to Captain Sorrow. Yes, so Wednesdays we normally Don't Get Me Started. Every other Saturday with Captain Brilliant we do Cocktails and Bullshit. But he's not here.
No.
He's in Greece, apparently.
Mm.
Bonjour, motherfuckers. What a great...
Someone's got their children to bed. Matt's always like, I really want to watch Cocktails and Bullshit, but I can't put that on with my kids in the room. But, yeah, that's true. You probably can't.
Ooh, Greece. I know. That's what we all said.
I'm sure Nova Chart has been to Greece 67 times by now. He's a well-travelled man. But did you know Nova made affiliate last night?
I don't think I did know that.
Yeah,
I mean,
he had the followers for ages, but met the other criteria in his stream last night. It did seem pretty happening for the first 10 minutes that I tuned in before going to bed. So
okay. No,
I'm not surprised.
I tuned in after that. I have been to Greece.
Check.
Done. So thanks very much. People are joining us. People are chatting to us, and we love having you here. There's obviously a lot of people maybe coming and joining us who have never been here before, never been on Twitch before. If you are there lurking, say hello, and we'll talk to you. That's how it works. Everyone else will chat, but you can chat as well. Let us know if you're here. We will we'll talk back to you. If you've never seen either of these shows before, the Cocktails and Bullshit show is just me and Captain Brilliant making cocktails relentlessly. We have a cocktail cam ready to go. Normally it's just me and him behind the bar, right?
Yeah, but we can have a little preview.
Little preview of the cocktail cam.
There it is. There is the cocktail cam ready to go, ready and raring for
the corner of my. That's the corner of my kitchen. You can see my sink.
Oh fucking hell! At least I did it now.
Yeah, get rid of that.
Dick. Fucking every time.
Captain Brilliant isn't here. Unfollowed. No point without him. I can't live without you. Yeah, I know. I feel the same, but
he's got to keep that.
You're going to learn
faithful
pretty quickly that I'm the real talent here. So, anyway, yes, no, we wish he was here too. Yeah, totally.
I mean, not to bag on the guy, but when you fucked off somewhere else, you sent in a video.
Yeah, I was about to say this. By the way, I was going to say, when I fucked off to France, you will recall, I did a little video about, hey, I'm not with you, but go fuck yourselves.
Yeah,
and all
we
that
took the
sort of
piss out of him. It was great.
And I listened to that bit where you were taking the piss. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, my singing, obviously on point tonight, as it always is, kind of. So, yeah, no, when I went to France, I sent a little picture. And he said to us, didn't he say before he left, he was like, when I go to Greece,
yeah, I'll send you a video on a yacht.
Yeah, I'll be on a yacht. I'll be on a boat, motherfucker. We've had this talk already, Alex. We all have foresight. We just think about this in advance. By the way, is every one of your little pictures now Limmy? It's just like this obsession with...
Someone subscribes to Limmy.
I don't subscribe to Limmy, but I do watch Limmy. So,
Limmy will come back later in the show.
Good old Limmy. Captain sucks. Which captain are you talking about, Matt?
Just the rank.
Captain. Yeah, basically, it's Lieutenant Commander or Admiral. Fuck anything in between.
What about Commander?
I don't know. Yeah, of course. I forgot about Commander. Don't know why I thought that lightweight. Yeah. Yeah, Commander. Admiral.
Yeah.
No one gives a fuck about Captain. But it always strikes me that when you get to Admiral, you don't get to be flying around.
You don't get to be in the action anymore.
No, you have to sit behind a desk.
Well, that was, Kirk's problem, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He was like, I'm no longer in charge of a starship. I want to kill myself.
Yeah.
And that was the
Commodore.
part of Star Trek Generations.
Specifically, Captain Brilliant sucks. Glad we understand that. Yes, absolutely. There's at least two
It's
captains.
always good to speak ill of the people that are not here. I agree.
Nova, you should have been a captain. You could have made the captain crew, given your love of Star Trek. You could have been a
Captain Nova.
Captain.
I mean, I'm sure there will be a point
Yeah.
as the network progresses that
Yes.
we're going to have to promote one of these captains. One of them is going to have to become Admiral.
Captain Nova sounds badass.
It does.
Captain Nova. But sir, you can't fire into a nebula. I'll do what the fuck I want. Open fire. Captain, and that's why they called him Captain Nova.
Except it's Nova Child we're talking about, so it would be, I can do what the flip I want.
But sir, you can't fire a photon torpedo into a nebula. It would destroy us all and cause a black hole. I don't care. I'll do what the flip. I'll do what the fudge I want. Because I'm Captain Nova.
Oh, that's a good one. Captain needs to be renamed.
Renamed.
Can't speak. You read that.
Captain needs to be renamed Rear Admiral because he loves it in the rear. By the way, like, I have to say, Matt, I don't think you need the bit where it says because he loves it in the rear, because I think we could have interpreted that bit.
The clue is in the name.
Captain needs to be renamed Rear Admiral because he farts an
reasons.
awful lot.
Yeah, I'm the more established captain now, sadly. No, you're not.
Too much brand
Captain
behind me.
Brilliant's been
Captain
Captain
Brilliant can
Brilliant
become
for
Admiral Average.
ages.
Admiral Average. Do you know what? He would do that. He not only will he find that amusing, he won't block. He'll do it.
Yeah.
And
the fact that there are other people out there shooting around the name Captain Brilliant, he may think, yeah, I'll have a little rebrand.
Admiral.
Who knows?
Admiral
Who
Average.
knows? But that means, he'll get the swanky office and Sora will still be there.
Plugging away in the USS Britain,
Mm.
get himself blown up, or in a episode which I could Cause and Effect or whatever it was.
Fighting with dragons and stuff.
Yeah. This got a bit Star Trek straight away, didn't it?
It did.
Well, a bit later on the show, we're going to have some. We'll have drink. Well, one of the many cocktails we're making. One of which is going to be Romulan ale, and we'll bring back the segment we like to call "Don't Get Me Star Trek." There's lots of other things we're going to have. We're mashing it up, so we're going to have that favourite of drinkity drink, but drinkity drink a bit later,
And that's it.
and that's
Because the other, cocktails and bullshit segments didn't really work without a guest.
they need a guest. Yeah. What?
But drinkity drink will happen, and it will require involvement from
Your participation. Shut up and drink. Hey, shut up and drink is such a great. Yeah.
Shut up and drink. No, it's drive.
I was thinking
You
of
shouldn't do that at the same
another
time.
song, but I can't remember it right now. But yeah, shut up and drink. Just fucking drink it. Yeah, so we're going to do drinkity drink and all your wonderful Don't Get Me Started related things. But to kick us
I'll
off,
drink, Matthew. I'll
Let's-
drink my soft drink and prepare myself for this evening of alcohol.
we have 5 cocktails. Five times cocktails to make.
And this time I'm taking it seriously.
Did you not take? I mean, I didn't. I was obviously in.
Yeah, he didn't watch the show.
I watched parts of it because I had to go and eat with.
He
Actually,
he
watched
didn't
it.
realise, I'm sure most of you can, because most of you were there, actually, can attest to the fact that, I pretty much just dicked around. I used my daughter's sippy cup as the measuring implement.
Oh,
It was actually really good because it has got measurements up the side. I didn't know that until the very moment of broadcasting. And rather than smash shit up in your vein, I know I was replacing you for that episode, but I just didn't want to smash.
You didn't want to
things up.
smash.
I used a pint glass and a red Solo cup as my shaker.
Oh, I love it. It just shows that anyone can cocktail with whatever you've got.
Anyone
have to-
can cock if they try hard.
That's
enough.
right. You don't want to have to. Some people got all the gear, no idea. Smashed it
Yeah, and
on the floor.
I've got no gear and no idea.
So that on the 2x2 grid there is, it's like all the gear, none of the gear, all the idea, no idea.
Of the Venn diagram, it's like
They're just two separate
two separate
circles.
circles separated by a lot of space.
5 times 5 times 5. That's a lot. Yeah, what's that? 120, 125? 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Nice.
we're not drinking 125 cocktails. But we will require your participation for when we get to drinkity drink. Because I don't think I actually wrote down my versions. Don't worry, I'll do it at the time. When you're doing a cocktail. But I will read out the drinkity drink questions, and I have thought of an answer for it. And it's going to be Jez versus you guys. Are you going to pick someone to go up against each round?
Yeah, so each round we'll pick
Like a Captain
person.
Soro,
Yeah.
or a Matt, or a Nova, or a Keris if she's here, or someone who wants to join in and play the game. I'll have the right answer, or my answer. I'll have an answer. And
Word up, you mothers. Speak of the devil.
Whoop, whoop, whoop!
Where's your video, Captain? We're going to demote you to commander.
Or lieutenant commander.
Because commander doesn't exist.
Strangely
either.
doesn't exist in my head. So what? My brain. Here comes the... Oh, yeah, by the way, Captain Brilliant, it's been suggested that you get promoted to Admiral Average. Now, this is what Captain Sora suggested. It's in the chat. You have to scroll up. Scroll up. There is little internet here. In Greece? Tell us about Greece. In Greece, there's no internet and no money.
Economy.
No economy. No one can afford to put on the electricity, let alone have Wi-Fi. But it's good to have you here. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you, all of you for joining us. Let's get it started. With a segment we like to call "This Is Happening."
In a world filled with haps and naps, two men have risen above to bring you This Is Happening.
So This Is Happening is a bit where we catch up on current events. And boy, have there been some current events. And things which are good or bad, or as we know, all of us know by now, things that are hap and things that are nap. So whilst we're doing this, you can drop your own haps and naps in the chat. Hap things are happy, happening good things, and nap things are bad things. If something fucked up on your pressy button thing.
Yeah, it's not working.
That's probably why that thing didn't work. Oh, never mind. Tell you what's nap, you're fucking...
We're fucking everything, life,
yeah.
Phone.
Absolutely nothing has happened. The world is happy. Charlotte. Have you not been watching the news? Right,
Connected to the receiver. Oh, right. Oh, fucking boy.
Okay.
Anyway.
Technical problems and nap. So let's talk about what's hap. Hap. Alex rebranded to Always Be Chatting and joined the Twitch gang. Yes! Yes.
In before. He actually wrote that up there.
Yeah, I have rebranded. I am Always Be Chatting. And if you're watching this and you want to follow me, you can go to my channel on Twitch and find me on as Always Be Chatting and throw me a follow. And that would be really kind because I need more of them. Because that's how it works, right? You just need to keep getting more of them.
Yes.
Charlotte says, I have a life. Well,
no, thanks.
I mean, I don't know you very well, Charlotte, but I think citation
that's
needed.
Sarcasm.
Hap.
Trump. Have we got a camera on our notes?
Yeah, Trump is up there. Is this Family Feud or Family Fortune? So it's like, okay, Matt, let's look up on the board. Let's look up and see if Trump is on there. Bing, 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 bing. Trump.
Survey says.
A survey says, yeah, 60% of people said Trump is up there. Captain Sora wants a slap. You've got too much on your hands. Bullshit, etc.
You've got too much time on your hands. Bullshit, etc.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to say this because I don't really want anyone to die.
No, I'm not that kind of person.
But
except where it comes
when you've got a person who is willfully and purposely fucking up the world and is a massive bellend, and then he goes to a debate and he slags off his opponent for wearing a mask. He's like, Joe Biden, I can't believe you wore a mask. What a dickhead, effectively. And Joe Biden's like, well, I'm trying to protect the people I love and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, whatever, I wear a mask whenever I want, which is never, lol. And then that person goes and gets COVID. It is pretty fucking funny. So that, I don't want him to die, but I would very much like him, now he's not on the campaign trail, to lose all those swing states, Joe Biden to win, and him recover just in time to be indicted for all the terrible shit he's done, and then go to jail.
I've sussed it.
You have?
I can stop, not doing this show now. Here we go.
Good. That's okay, I was talking anyway.
Hey! Right. Okay. I'm happy.
Did you all George Takei made Twitter rebrand the Proud Boys tag to Gay Pride, so the hashtag is now just Pride. No, I didn't see that. No, I did see that now that people are wishing death on Trump, that they have banned wishing death on people on Twitter. And, that's been happening to such groups as the gay community for years. But now Twitter has piped up. So now Twitter swung into action. It's like, we can't have people wishing death on people. And it's like,
this
where
has been
were
a thing
you?
For a while.
Since the beginning. So things... Looks like he arrived too late to get tested at the debates, and they went on the honour system that he was tested. Oh, really? Arrived too late to get tested. He arrived too late to get... This is the arrogance of the guy. He just turns up when I'll just turn up late. The same with our Dominic Cummings guy. When
Yes.
we had Dominic Cummings fucking around and doing this bullshit, he turned up late. These people who don't think the rules apply to them turn up late whenever they want to, basically. Missed a few things on the chat there because we were trying to solve that thing, but I think we're probably okay.
I think we were pretty much
think we're
okay. Yeah,
so
faking getting COVID. That is my concern as well. That
he's faking what would be the point of faking getting COVID?
So that he doesn't have to do debates and make even more of a prick of himself. I don't think he has any concept that he is making an utter penis of himself.
I can't think that any White House staff would ever allow him to willfully even. There's not enough benefit to doing that to not be campaigning. He needs to always be campaigning. A, always. B, C, campaigning. If you're not campaigning, what the fuck are you doing? It's 30 days to go. You should be in a fucking... Have you not seen The West Wing? What's The West Wing?
No, I haven't. I do need to.
You'll know. There's no way you'd ever not do this. Anyway.
Maybe I'll start The West Wing when I finish my DS9.
Oh, you've got to... Everyone's got to... I love The West Wing, as was shown in Don't Get Me Started 10, when we listed our top shows, and it was mine. Biden saying, "Will you shut up, man?" was the highlight of that debate. They both just acted like total boomers. But yeah, lesser of two evils. Will you shut up, man? Mind you, the thing was, I was watching something in that debate. He just interrupts everyone all the time. So
sure. Yeah.
So what are you going to do?
Yes. It was very little difference to the debates that we had in the UK here this time last year, leading up to the December election.
Man, by the way, I've noticed
which was the last time I politicked.
You really turn the tops of these on. Have you noticed that? Do you know that?
Yes.
You really screw these things on.
I really screw things
up. You really screw things. I don't know. There's nothing about it. But every time I pick up this when he's used it, I'm just like, what's going on? I have to put it in the door frame.
I don't want to brag or anything.
Someone did an analysis of that debate, and around 60% of the debate was Trump speaking when he was told to be silent.
Wow. Owen Wilson. Wow.
So my haps are Trump, lol. Oh, I streamed on Friday night. We streamed Undertale. And boy, is that a fun game. You enjoyed that game.
I did enjoy it. More for, your reaction.
My reaction to everything.
The game.
Which is the point, right?
Weird.
The game is weird.
It's weird.
What a game, Undertale. By the way, if you've got $6.99 kicking around and you want to play an 8-bit spooky game, I watched the VOD of your stream. Oh, did you? That's very kind of you. It is a weird game. But it's a fun game, and it was the first time I'd done it. So thank you very much.
Pretty much just did the tutorial, so I think you've barely scratched the surface of how weird it is.
I know, right?
It's so meta.
I have killed a few people on the way, so apparently there's a way you can do it without killing anyone, and we are not doing that. Also, by the way, it's very rainy at the moment, and that's because it's Storm Alex has hit England. So you're welcome, motherfuckers. Now, what is happening in your life? I want to know.
Yeah, and now that this is working, I can show it up. Nap, local lockdown in my area. Ha!
Local lockdown in your house.
Ha! But funny anecdote. Speaking of local area, it's not where Matt currently lives, but in the village that I used to live in, Magic Mike, Trident up. In the village in which I used to live, it is split in two by county lines.
Okay.
There are two counties. So upper village is one county, lower village is the other. And one of the counties is in a local lockdown and the other is not. So once you travel down Station Road and reach the bridge over the river, right, that's it. Turn around and go back. Can't go any further.
Why don't local lockdown? So just if local lockdown was here where we live, we just everyone that lives in our town just couldn't go out.
Yeah, couldn't go out except for essential reasons. Yeah, so what's hap for me?
Yeah, what's hap for you?
Is I got an email today, and emails are not hap, but this email was hap. The double quarter pounder from McDonald's is here to stay.
Oh my god, you love this shit.
I love this shit, and I always get fucked off when they're like, "Hey, it's that time again. It's that special time. Let's bring back the double quarter pounder for 3.5 days, and then fucking pie it off again."
I need that. We all need that.
And so now it is staying. It is not.
It is decided. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the Big Tasty. If that just hung around forever, I'd be so happy. I love the big. But here's the thing, right? You know how I've said in the past that we've said there's no need.
Do the meat patties look that good in real life? No. Like when you think about American imports of like fast food chains, McDonald's is identical.
Yeah.
Like, a quarter pounder in the States is the same as a quarter pounder in the UK. I don't know how they do it, but they are the same.
But I prefer that to like the Big Mac is 2 thin patties with a bit of bread in between. That can fuck off.
We've had this conversation.
I know, but I'm just saying now, as a result, would it not be better is if they kind of like rebranded the double quarter pounder the Big Mac and then just slowly got rid of the Big Mac, so the Big Mac is as it should be.
It's the flagship.
Yeah. You need a flagship.
It's the enterprise of McDonald's.
Here's the thing. Every time they release a new phone, like a Samsung Galaxy phone, they say this is a flagship phone, this is a flagship phone. How has McDonald's not worked out that they need to release a new flagship burger and go, guys, the Big Mac is dead, long live the Big Mac, and it's just fucking... Because they must be looking at the bacon double cheeseburger.
Why aren't they doing a new Big Mac?
New Big Mac.
Big Mac E.
Big Mac E. Big Mac XL. By the way, annoyingly, and I'm not going to go into the thing that goes behind this, but they've also... I love nuggets. I love chicken McNuggets, and they released spicy chicken McNuggets. And every time I have them, they don't taste spicy in any way. I've had them twice now. Total shit every time. Right.
Okay, I hate you guys. I'll be back ASAP. You all made me hungry, so I'm going to get something.
Hey, you're welcome. We've got to get some. We've got some pizza going to get coming in a bit, so you can all watch us do it. We could scratch that and just get McDonald's.
They caught wind of how popular the quarter pounder was when they removed it during COVID, and there were petitions to boycott McDonald's because they didn't have the exact burger. Yeah, I mean, they couldn't like.
This is it. Thank you. Sorry, I have to jump in. No, but like you've tried new Coke, now try the new. This is exactly what I was about to say. New Coke. That's it. Yes. We're solving this shit right here. I'd never have known you love nuggets. Do I mention that? I probably do. Nugs! I had some nugs earlier. Big Mac was... Yeah, no. I went... Myself and my girlfriend were flying up to Edinburgh and we stopped in the like Heathrow area to get McDonald's. And when I got them back, these spicy nuggets were as cold as shit and I'd only just walked 3 minutes back to my hotel. And when I complained that my nuggets were shit and cold, they were like, well, you can always go back to that restaurant and complain. I'm like... You know it's a Heathrow McDonald's. No one ever goes there unless they're about to fly or they're, so shut up. I complained and got my money back. And then I tried them, I used my money to get them from a normal place near me and the spicy nuggets were shit again. And now I've just seen they've released spicy nuggets again. Do I go back the third time to give spicy nuggets a chance? No.
It is decided.
It is decided.
They did 2 Big Mac variants. Yeah, I remember they did like a Little Mac for a while.
They had a Mega Mac.
It still had the like stupid bread in the middle. So that...
Fuck that bread. We
tried them; they were pretty decent.
What else is hap for you?
That is a lie. What is hap for me? And I don't have the money to buy it, so I'm living vicariously through people on Twitch.
Yeah, maybe people can donate to you.
Crash Bandicoot 4 came out yesterday.
Oh, we were watching Paris.
Paris ENT. Give him a follow if you haven't already.
Yeah, do.
Playing Crash Bandicoot 4. And it looks amazing. It looks so good. Like, the original ones were obviously really good. And they re-released them or remastered them.
Yeah.
And they totally cocked it up by making it super difficult.
Oh, yeah. Nobody wants that.
Because when they upgraded the graphics, that made the gameplay easier because you could see things better. So they just like, let's just fucking up the difficulty then. But as a result, they've totally trashed the games.
Right.
But this one looks like they've learned. It looks beautiful. It acts beautiful.
It really does look slick.
It plays very well from what I can see.
I have never played any of these apart from the racing one that you like. I've never played. I was never a Crash Bandicoot guy. But, I mean, it looks pretty... I mean, from watching it last night, it looks pretty wicked.
Yeah. Matt introduced me to Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, really?
Yes. We played Crash Bandicoot on his PlayStation.
I remember XL McDonald's meals. Do you know what? I remember one time when they were like...
Super size.
When you went into McDonald's and it would have all the stuff on the board and it would have numbers and it would say order by number. And they were like, order by number. So you'd go in and say, I'll have a number 2. And then they'd do it. But, like...
Shit in a bag.
No one ever... where I was, ordered by number. They go there, so you say number 3, and they go, is that a... And they were like, Big Mac and fries. You go, oh, okay then. And then the order by number just like never worked. It was just like order by number. Everyone ahead of you said what they wanted, and you didn't want to be that dickhead going 4. So you just like, well, okay then.
It still exists in the States in McDonald's.
Mm.
In some of them, actually. There are some I went to, and it was like, no, there's no numbers here. But in like train terminals and things, like
Yeah.
I'll have a number 4 and a number 6 and a number 9.
That's right. It works in Chinese restaurants as well. They have a whole list of things. There's 200 items on the menu. Not wasting any time. You're like 146, 23, 23, 22, 1.
Unfortunately,
Bingo.
the text accompanying the number is in Chinese, so you don't actually know what you're getting.
No.
Just like, let's roll the dice.
Yes, go for it. Go for it.
Put a random number generator together, and let's see what we get.
Now, what's HAP? Because I actually don't have... what's NAP is what I meant to say. What is NAP? I've had such a wild time this week, sorting out my studio. It's all sorted how I want it to. Did the whole Undertale thing, doing this, gonna get drunk. It's gonna be amazing. Everything's HAP. I can't be NAP. Even the bad weather is myself in storm form.
I appreciate what you're saying, but what is NAP exists outside of that you and I bubble.
Yes. Our you and I bubble is a good bubble.
Because outside in the world, COVID is... It's not even rearing its ugly head. It's always been there.
Yeah.
It's just we've decided to remember it's a thing again.
Yes.
And the numbers are rising. People are going into lockdowns. And so you'd expect people to kind of up their game a bit in terms of getting back on the measures, the social distancing, the mask wearing, that kind of stuff. And when I walk around supermarkets, I tend to find, like, because it's a hobby of mine, I just get up in the morning, go to a supermarket, and wander around. That inside a supermarket, people are generally good at having a mask, as the law now dictates that you have to do. Some are pricks and they wear it like under their nose.
Some women do it today, like under her nose.
No, you might as well wear it over your eyes, you stupid twat. But today, for the first time, I'm surprised it's taken this long, as I'm walking around Tesco getting all the shit to make cocktails, there is this family of 3 just brazenly walking around. None of them have got masks on. And I'm like, are you for real? Are you a real person?
Oh
my
God.
What
world are you living in?
Do you have to be so brazen? Like, yeah, everyone in this store's wearing a mask, but
we're not.
I'm not gonna. Fuck it.
What's crazy is the woman today I saw who had the mask under her nose was keeping her. She's like, keeping her kids to the side in the alcohol aisle as she was picking some wine. She was like, keep to the side because they can't go near you if you're there, so you have to move out the way. So I'm like, on the one hand, you're really working on it, and on the other hand, your mask is hopeless. So I'm like, Massachusetts numbers are rising. Yeah, everything is starting to reopen. Daily numbers are back to where they were in June.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like,
welcome to us in June.
Dude, what was
it's
it?
Like we were talking about this the other day. In the UK, we had the 5 tests, and when the 5 tests were met, we could ease the nationwide lockdown and start to get back to normal.
And then
June rolls around, and it's like, have we met the 5 tests? No. Are we reopening? Yes.
They were like, it was like a Nando scale of hot red to like cool green, right? And it's like, once you've got this bit, you can reopen. They went, and everyone just, it was almost,
we didn't even get to like spicy. We were always in like super spicy the entire time.
We never got anywhere, and it's almost like, right, okay. And I'd gone to Belgium at that point, so I didn't really give a fuck.
You did. You're like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
No thanks. So I went and didn't care, but it's almost as soon as I left, everyone's, you know what, like, fuck it, let's just fucking open it all. But Boris, we just listed the 5 criteria that R needs to be below 0, all this other bullshit we need to do, and they're like, yeah,
fucking don't get me started on Boris, Captain.
Don't get me started.
Telling people to use their common sense just shows how out of touch Boris is with people. Like,
we know.
It's just like,
he doesn't understand.
I think that people have got a little complacent. Yes, motherfucker, you fucking told us to get complacent.
Yeah.
With your fucking eat out
to help out,
whatever the fuck it was. Like,
people getting complacent. When he said, I think people have got complacent, it's like, no shit. It's like, after you gave this complacent air of give a fuck, and after your mate Dominic Cummings was super fucking complacent, and everyone looked at him and went, well, okay, I'll do that.
This guy should be fucking fired and punished and generally castrated. And he's like, No. Actually, I think you'll find that he has been within the rules.
And it's like, he hasn't, and you told us what the rules
He hasn't.
were.
Here is the litany of evidence.
Oh! Right, listen.
Please throw this guy off a fucking bridge.
I feel two things. One, I need to go and put some batteries in that light because it's not as bright as it should be. It's not bright at all.
Did you? I don't think you even turned it on. I think is the issue.
No, I don't think I put something in it. But at any rate, there's two problems with that. But the thing is, what Barnard fucking Castle. Yeah. Oh man, we've got a lot to get started on. Well, let's just put a pin in that, and I'm going to suggest we have a cocktail.
Yes.
We want one.
Yes. And so I am going to break my making a proper cocktail cherry.
Yes, that is so sexy. And you're going to go, and we get to you. Obviously, I love welcoming you all into my flat. You're going to see a bit more of that over there as we flip across the cocktail cap. You can see a bit of my sink, which is so beautifully clean because I knew you were all coming in today, and the side corner, as it were, of my kitchen. That's cocktail can. And this is what you. So talk us through.
Okay, so my cocktails, I've gone a bit creative with because I was like, I can't just find a cocktail recipe online and make it because that's not really showy enough for me, to be honest. That's not me. So for my cocktails, I have made, for this first one, bacon-infused vodka.
Wow. So how did you make that?
So what you have to do is you cook some bacon and eat it.
And eat it!
And what the fat kind of render that's left in the pan,
yes,
you save that, siphon that off. And you mix it with the vodka.
Yep.
Give it a stir.
Yep.
Shake it up. Really get it in there. And then you just leave it for 6 hours to do its baking thing.
Infuse.
Turning the horrible tasting vodka into not horrible tasting vodka and tasting like bacon.
Yeah. Horrible tasting vodka.
And at that point, you put it in the freezer because the fat will freeze.
Yes.
But the vodka will not, so it helps to separate it even further.
That's clever.
You can literally just get a spoon and take a disc of fat from the top and put it in your waist. That's really cool.
Yeah. Do you put it upside down like that, and then when you open it, then it's at the top of the bottle?
It's risen to the top.
Oh,
like
the cream of the crop.
In that
right
6 hours of doing it, most of it had risen to the top, and then that solidifies it to make it.
That's kind of what they do in wine as well. But anyway.
So then I put it in the freezer, as I said. It comes out of the freezer. I put it through a sieve first, just to get the last bits out, and then I put it through a coffee filter.
Nice. And
I'll show you on cocktail can, but it is clear and beautiful now, and it doesn't smell like vodka anymore. It actually smells like bacon.
This is amazing. Because how much effort that Jez has gone to for this. It's going to be amazing. So you've got the recipe up there, and of course, Bacon Me Angry there. Not only is it says bacon-infused vodka, I see you've got Angry Orchard crisp apple cider.
Yeah, because anyone that knows me knows that until I got old and had stupid things like acid reflux, I used to be a massive cider drinker. And so now cider had to come back for my cocktail.
Yeah.
Had to be something angry.
Yes, because
it's don't get me started, don't get me cocktails.
Yeah.
So that's what I've gone with.
Now, a couple of things. Captain Sorry, you want to say you've been making cocktails before. You had one before the stream. Let us know what you had.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously,
absolutely.
You can make it. And
everyone
Nova,
let us know what you're having.
It does, and if you're drinking, let us know what you're drinking. It does feel, it's maple syrup and bacon and drink. It does feel pretty American. So you're going to go over and make that and start talking about it. And I'm going to quickly dash and make sure this camera's working.
Cool.
They're going to watch you anyway. They don't care about me. So we're going to quickly move.
All right. Let me just get the cider out fridge.
Okay.
Okay, folks, I can't actually see your chat now over here, so if something's wrong, then you have to wait for it to get back, and we'll work that out. I'm aware that there is a slight echo, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, because we're in two different places, so...
Right, so you said mix in the smaller part of the cocktail
yeah.
shaker, yeah? Okay, I'm a pro, I can do this. Let's get the cider open ready. So for this, I'm first going to need 30 ml of my bacon vodka. So I put it back in the Smirnoff bottle.
Let's see what people are saying. I need to scroll it down.
You can see the clarity of that. It's nice and clear.
Jeremy and cider. I'm slightly tipsy. What's we got here?
Let's get one of those going.
Slightly tipsy, and he's offered more. More.
So 30 ml or 1 ounce. I'll These?
I'm off to have DMF and Coke. Oh, Dead Man's Fingers. Dead Man's Fingers. Oh, hey, good choice, man. Hey, look, I can just sit and like.
Okay.
Is this cool?
You didn't do the ice in the end.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yes. I'll get you some ice.
Thank you, slave.
Ice
Much
slave.
obliged.
You look the same.
That's the vodka, and then I need 120. I need to be doing double measures here, so I'm making you one as well.
Yeah.
That's how this works. Is there going to be a 3 minutes sort of thing?
Oh, yeah, probably. If not, just make one for you and I'll.
Stay tuned to find out. Well, I can't now, I've got the bacon.
You got
Double the bacon in. Thank you very much.
more or less in the freezer, but I would put it in. I'll go with
So I need 4 of these. 8 of these. Not the entire bottle.
Justin said something and I need to go back.
2, 3.
Oh, man,
I think we'll
everyone's.
be alright.
Wish we had smell-o-vision, says no. I wish we had smell-o-vision too, man. Justin Classic. Bacon vodka. Can a vegetarian drink this?
No.
No. No, you can't. You could make it with bacon, vegetarian bacon, but I don't know if that would work so well.
7.
No, I'm afraid not, Justin. But thank you very much for being here.
Almost miscounted.
Captain Saurus, double shot custard cream gin. Wow. Double shot of Skittles vodka. Single shot candy. What's that say? Candy cane vodka. Shaken with ice. Man.
Okay, so I'm going to do a splash of maple syrup. That's a splash. A bit more. And finally, I need a dash of bitters, which Alex has kindly provided for me.
Good. Dash that in. Bam, bam, bam.
That'll do. We'll put some ice in, and then you get to see if I cover myself in alcohol for the. Doing this carefully now because we've reached the top of the shaker.
The bit where you, yeah.
Fill it. How much more can we fit?
I don't know what you're fitting in there.
Ice.
Oh, yeah, you're probably okay.
Okay, right. So
Big
Put
bit
that-
on.
I put that on there, yeah?
Yeah.
And give it a slam down?
Yeah, give it a slam. Give it up. And then if you pick it up, you'll see that it's joined together.
It is.
Okay.
I can give
And
it
then
a
take
shake.
one in one hand. Yes! Does that feel like it wants to stay? Maybe you got too much ice in there.
Maybe I got too much fizzy cider in there.
Oh, yeah. Don't maybe shake it then. You want to stir it.
Yeah, this wasn't a shaky one, was it?
No.
No, this was a stirry
There's a
one.
reason that. We've learned. Right, so here's the thing, right? Don't shake carbonated drinks, or like Coke, or, in this case, cider. So you just have to stir it. We even put a sign up saying stir.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's written right next to
Oh, spaghetti.
next to the
Yeah,
recipe.
it's my fault. I should have. Let me move the mouse around. You live, you learn.
Okay.
You
So
shake,
actually, I should have made it
you
the big
learn.
one, really.
You spill, you learn.
Give myself a bit more room. There we go.
Not hitting that.
Now I can properly stir it.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Right, so what did we decide, glass-wise? It was going to be these ones, wasn't it?
You wanted to use those ones, yeah.
Yes. I'm actually going to do this area a little bit of cleanup before I do that, so that we're not covering the place.
Living in a mess, yeah. You shake, you stir, you cry, you stir, you lose, you stir. I'm just watching. This is so much fun. So there you go. So we got the bacon infused vodka, which he painstakingly made. Good evening, Keris. Keris has come to join us.
Hello, wife.
Today would be a musical. Every day's a musical with Alex. Every day's a musical. Every single night, the same arrangement.
Now, when you're making something like this, would you put some new ice in it, or would you use some of the ice from this? What would you normally
I would
do?
use new ice.
New ice? Nuevo ice?
Yeah, I've got some new ice in there. Now, if you want to, yeah, I'd put some new ice in it. Just a few bits. It depends. Some drinks you want chilled. You want the glass to be chilled, and you just want the liquid, and there's no ice in it at all. And sometimes you pour the drink over the ice.
There we go. Right.
You haven't dumped the rest of that in there. Mate, that looks amazing.
Do a little rinse
And
out.
give us a show on Cocktail. I can see it on Cocktail Cam, but you can...
I will just do a little close up.
That's cool. When I go to do it, I'm only going to give it a swill anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Here we go.
Better not be anthrax again. I don't know what you're talking about, Captain, because I've missed the bit above it.
This is Making Me Angry.
Nice. It looks amazing.
Coloured it.
Cider, bacon, vodka, syrup, and bitters. Mate.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you very much.
My first proper cocktail, really.
Oh, and also, and I love this glass. I bought these glasses before, so.
Okay. Oh man, that looks better on that camera. Looks like wee wee. Thanks, Charlotte. Thanks for being here. Where's my mute button?
Oh, mate. Oh, mate, drink. You've got to try this.
Is it good?
Oh my god! Let me tell you this now. But you have fucking nailed that. He has nailed that so well. This is really, really good.
Oh my god, you can really taste the bacon.
That's what I mean. You can really taste the bacon. The thing about it is when you add a lot of things to a cocktail that sound like this should be amazing, in the end it just tastes like one thing.
Like one of the ingredients.
Like one of the ingredients. Like if you do a gin and tonic and you put all these little interesting elderflower and stuff like that, in the end, one thing will overpower everything else. But in this, you can taste every ingredient.
Oh my god. This is so good.
You can taste the syrup in it as well. You can taste the maple syrup. You can taste the cider. Obviously, you're getting the cider, but it's... Oh, my God.
Right, I'm making that this coming week.
In a world of haps and naps, two men lose their shit over bacon vodka. What I will say is the bacon vodka is what has made all this happen. So that process that you went through...
Was worth it.
Was worth everything.
Okay.
Which just goes to prove, and I'm a big believer of this in everything you're making, cooking, drinking, whatever like that, is that if you've put in all the component effort to it, the end result is normally excellent.
Because that's the thing. I mean, I didn't have to get anything extra really to do this. Like people that eat it obviously have bacon around the house. So you cook your bacon.
Yeah.
You've got the fat. It's not going to go anywhere otherwise.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
People that make drinks are going to have vodka lying around. So you should always be making bacon vodka.
Always be cooking.
Always be
bacon.
Making bacon vodka. It doesn't abbreviate quite as well.
It's true, always.
Nonetheless.
Vote for a new mashup show. I vote for a new mashup show. What, between this one and that?
What he's asking for is a mashup of 2 Minute Warning and Cocktails and Bullshit so that he can come and drink cocktails with us. Man, we should do that sometime.
By the way, I would love it if we were all just hanging out, no COVID, and just like drinking cocktails.
On that note, might be time for an impromptu announcement that I have discussed with you previously.
Oh, go for it, yes.
Why not?
Alex Big Clunt. Sorry, before you say that, welcome Eddie. Thank you very much for joining us. What were you going to say? Sorry.
We are approaching that time of year in which festivities happen and gifts are shared and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And we have discussed, I just think I've discussed it with everyone in the Jazz Show Network. If I've missed any of you, sorry. The last Friday before Christmas, I believe Christmas is a Friday this year. I may be wrong.
I don't know.
So the previous week, whatever
calendar,
whatever the last Friday is before
actual Christmas,
there's probably going to be like a down tools kind of time for all of us that do streaming and have a couple of weeks to spend Christmas around.
2 minute bullshit
with our families.
That's the regular show that you do already, mate.
I'm the 2 minutes, he's the bullshit. And so that last Friday, we're going to do a big Jazz Show Network stream, which is going to be December the 25th is on a Friday. There you go. So the week before that, which maths is the 18th. It'll be a big network show. All of the hosts of every different show. So Matt from 2 Minute Warning will bring Dan in from the main roster. Bring Alex in. Bring Captain Brilliant in. Bring Captain Sora and Duff Valley in and Research. Everyone that's involved in anything that happens in this network. We'll bring them all together. We'll play some games. We'll dick around. We'll drink.
We'll open some presents.
We'll do we should do a Secret Santa between
Oh, yeah, that sounds fun, yes.
That would be cool.
Love a Secret Santa.
He didn't tell me. I told everyone important, Matt. Don't worry about it.
I wouldn't stand for this, Matt.
Mark your calendars, especially if you are, going to be involved in this, Matt. 18th of December in the evening British Standard Time. Big Jazz Show Network Christmas.
Sounds like a laugh.
Celebrate.
Maybe we can think of a name for Don't Get Me Christmas or something like that. But obviously not necessarily just the things I do. But you can find a mashup of everybody's. I don't know how that'd be quite.
That would be a very long name.
Yeah, get a Secret
Santa sorted out. Yeah, let's do it. Let's absolutely do it.
It is also Charlotte's uncle's birthday. And I think there's something I missed.
Do you like this uncle? I mean, you've got a lot of families. It's somebody's birthday every day. Jez show Secret Santa.
There's loads of comments I think I missed, but it doesn't matter. We can't do anything about that. I am a big clunt. That is true, but I'm a big clunt with some fucking sexy
I
drink.
wonder if we can... Yeah, we can. Ooh, let's pull this out.
Mm-hmm.
And... Oh, I've come out. There you go. And then we might be able to make it slightly bigger.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, because we do go, oh, it's one comment now and it's already gone. So maybe we can do this.
Yeah, do that. Because we don't really need to see the stream stuff.
No,
so
not as much. That might help us.
Man,
so let's discuss.
Cocktail 1.
I, a novice, have rocked up and fucking nailed this.
You have nailed it.
I'm going to ride this.
Anyone can play guitar,
this
man.
wave for a long time.
You should. It's really good.
Let me say, anyone cannot play guitar. I've tried a few times. I have a guitar in my loft, gathering dust, because I could not play it.
Anyone can play guitar is a...
I bought a little tuner box, and I was like, right, yes, let's listen to the sound and see if that matches. I'm like, twang. I don't know.
I can teach
Does it?
I can teach
Does it
guitar.
match? I can't. Like, it all sounds like twang to me.
It all sounds like twang to me. What a quote. It all sounds like twang to me.
I've only drunk that much of something.
Oh, I love it. We've got 5 cocktails to do, guys. We're in it for the long haul. Yeah, get Keris to sort of... Actually, you can get an app. Me and my friends do a Secret Santa. You can get an app, and it does it for you, and it sends it off to you, and then everyone gets it.
No, wait, I'll be an elf with a shelf. You're damn right you will.
Twang your twangers. That's a reference to Rainbow. That's a reference to the kind of like Easter egg Rainbow
it
show.
Is. Sad news, nap news. Did you know that
Uncle's dead?
Not Bungle, Jeffrey from Rainbow died like 2 years ago. And I had no idea. It just passed me by.
I'm not surprised.
So if anybody else didn't know, Jeffrey's dead.
Jeffrey's dead. Motherfuckers twang. Magic Mike says, let me know if I can help you all from all the way over here with that Christmas thing. Hey,
absolutely,
yeah,
Mike. We're going to need someone to moderate it as we get progressively more drunk.
Did you get some food, Magic? Because
you did. I think that was one of the comments that went dosh, 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 dosh.
We got a lot there.
As I was enjoying, you can pay for the gifts, says Captain.
Oh, man.
Sorrow.
So I'm going to say now, with some degree of certainty, this is mega hap.
If I drink, it's normally vodka shots, said Justin Classic 10 years ago. What else we got? I got myself a Big Mac menu. A Big Mac menu?
Oh, like a menu, like a Big Mac meal.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know what he means.
That's what the Europeans call it. Got it.
Yeah.
40 chicken nuggets. You did not fuck around.
2, yeah.
And a banana milkshake and a McFlurry. You did not piss about me. That's McDonald's done right.
Ever hear of a Yankee swap? With your love of Among Us, might be worth doing. You basically get numbers and steal the gifts from others. Yeah. I think I have heard of this. Basically, my friends did a thing where they do a Secret Santa where they got all the gifts, and then someone gets their gift, and it's a beautiful, I don't know, porcelain rabbit. I don't know, fucking know. And then the next people after it, I know, right? The next people after it could opt to steal that and go, I like that porcelain rabbit. I'll have it. So, like, if you're first, you can have your gift, like, fucking yoinked out from under you. We call that bad Santa. Yeah, honestly, that sounds really quite funny. Because you can look at these things like Inception on DVD. My friend, Matt, was in a Secret Santa at his work, and he got Inception, because we'd all seen Inception and thought it was amazing. And he found Inception like £5. £5 is the limit. So we bought Inception for the Secret Santa. And the person unwrapped it and went, what's this? What's this? I don't know what this is. And Matt had got some Guinnesses, like just 3 bottles of Guinness. And he just turned to the guy and said, oh, do you like Guinness? And he went, yeah, I do like Guinness. He said, do you want to swap? So he swapped the Guinness he's been got for Inception and got his own present back that he'd given.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
So he basically bought Inception for someone that was ungrateful and just took it back. Oh my God, best Secret Santa ever. There's an episode of The Office US where they did it. Yes, the first person has their choice at the end to whatever they want. Wow. Oh, the first person has their choice at the end.
I like the idea. It may be a bit difficult being that we will be posting our Secret Santa presents to everyone because we are in all corners of the UK.
Excuse me while I just adjust myself.
Except for Scotland, there's nobody up there.
No. Fuck the Scotch. But there you go, yeah. But at least we're all enjoying the idea of Christmas. I love that.
Well, we've got to do something because Christmas is going to be cancelled in every other conceivable way, thanks to Boris.
We're living in this world, and we're surviving in this world mainly because we're living in an online world at the moment. You know, this is it's like Ready Player One.
And you are a material girl.
I am a material girl. Told you,
because we are living in an online world, and I am an online girl. They exist. They're far more successful than we are. Let's get my
40 nuggets, man. I'm well impressed.
Get my cleavage out, maybe. That will.
Bit of McDough.
Isn't that a cocktails and bullshit tradition? Someone's got to get their tits out. It's usually Captain Brilliant.
It's usually Captain Brilliant.
Excuse me, I'm in Scotland.
Are you? Is he in Scotland?
He's very much not, but yes, Matthew.
How are you in Scotland? Like, I thought the joke was at Captain Sorrow. Is he in Scotland?
He isn't in Scotland. He is a Scotland.
He's a Scotch, but he's not in Scotland.
Yes.
Right. Let's get back.
To the show format, because we've already been on for 51 minutes and we've done 2 segments.
We've done 1 cocktail and 2 segments. I don't mind if you guys are up for it. We're here. Right. So let's do Haters Gonna Hate, and let's get these guys suggesting something we need to hate on.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks.
Fucking tune. I do love that fucking tune. So Haters Gonna Hate, where we hate on shit.
Whether we like to or not.
Whether we like it or not. So, but we were hoping you would come up with some suggestions for stuff to hate, because occasionally you do anyway, and then we do it.
Yeah.
And we find that's probably a better way of doing it.
Remember, the idea is that it might be something that we kind of like.
It might be something we kind of like.
We have to hate on it, regardless of what topic you give us. So something that we might like. Nuggets! You can take that one.
Fucking nuggets! Oh my god. Nuggets are the most pointless thing ever, right? Here's the thing about it, is that it's not really a fucking meal, right? 6 nuggets? On what planet did McDonald's think anyone wanted 6 nuggets? Fuck that shit. Magic Mike's got it right. He had to go to the shop to get 40 of the motherfuckers just to have a meal. Right? There's no point in nuggets. They're just pointless, tasty nothing. I mean, they might show up in a fascist buffet.
So was that pointless, tasty nothing?
A pointless, tasty nothing.
Okay, just needed to clarify. Carry on.
Well, I would say testy nothing.
No. I heard it right. I just wanted to make sure I did.
For a start, 6 nuggets just go like this into your mouth until they're gone. And also, quite often they get cold quite quickly. So the first couple of nuggets are amazing, and then the rest of them are pointless. But everyone reveres nuggets like they're the second fucking coming. They aren't, right? Get over your love of nuggets. It isn't an actual fucking... That's the second fucking coming right there. Fuck nuggets. And, like I alluded to earlier...
Fuck nuggets.
What? No, they don't hold heat at all, right? And as proven, that time when I went to Heathrow, I went to get the spicy nuggets. I bit into one, and no part of it was spicy at all. So the normal nuggets are pointless, and the spicy ones are even more pointless. So I fucking hate nuggets. Fuck them.
But hey, I tell you what, for as much as you are generally accurate when you say that they are cold pretty damn quick, the nuggets that Eddie Stone delivered to us on the last Cocktails and Bullshit, and were left outside for quite a while because we didn't realise they were there. They were piping when we had them.
Unbelievable.
And they were hot by the time they made their way over to me at the producer's table.
Oh, I mean, happy days, really. Hate on Wales. Hey, do you know what? I don't think there's anyone that can take this than you can take.
This is supposed to be difficult. Okay. Don't fucking get me started on Wales, because everybody you speak to outside of Wales is like, oh, you lived in Wales. It must have been amazing living in Wales. It's so beautiful and all the time. No, mate. No, I'm going to stop you there because it's fucking bullshit. Let's start at the top, literally in the mountains. There are too many of them, and I don't know if you're anything like me,
really?
But I don't fucking like hills. I'm pretty happy with like a rolling slope and general flatness because I'm an unfit motherfucker. I get tired climbing the stairs into this fucking flat. Like, I have to come to do this show like 2 hours early because I'm fucking puffing up the stairs. I knock on his door and I'm like, fuck.
And I'm in the
fucking
shower.
Hell. Fuck, okay, right. I'm just going to come and die for a minute and then I'll set up all the equipment.
Oh my god.
So mountains are fucking nap, and there's too many of them in Wales. Then you come, let's go even higher than that, from up to the clouds, which is always always hoarding a shitload of fucking water in Wales. It is wet all the time. I get pissed off living down here in the south of England, where it rains like a couple of days a week during the autumn, and it's just generally meh every now and again. It's always raining in Wales. When we lived in Wales, and then I came down here to visit my family and things, I heard a phrase like, "Oh, yeah, it's raining. That we'll wait until it passes and then we'll go to the shop." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, what? What is this wait until it passes thing? What is this wait until it passes thing?" And it was only when I moved down here I was like, "Oh yeah, wait until it passes," because it fucking hammers down for about 10 minutes, and then it's like, "Oh yeah, no, and there's the sunshine. Okay, cool. Wait until it passes. I understand now. What a privileged world this is down in the south of England. It's always fucking raining in Wales. There is no let up whatsoever." And that causes a lot of greenery, I'll give you that. There are shades of green in Wales that do not exist anywhere else in the United Kingdom. Maybe Scotland. It's always fucking wet there as well. Maybe Ireland. I don't know. Anywhere but England. Anywhere but the south of England. It's fucking wet up north as well. I don't want to live anywhere but the south of England if I'm going to stay in the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
And I don't even really want to live here if I'm frank about it.
Perfectly honest. So fuck Wales.
So fuck Wales. I did get to speak some Welsh this morning though, so that was fun.
Did you? Who did you?
Yeah. To one of the people I've met through Twitch.
Oh, okay, cool.
Obliviator.
Good name.
Lurking. Hi. Who lives in Wales, lives down the road from where I used to live. I tweeted
fuck Wales.
Guten Morgen at him,
which
obviously was his prompt to reply in Welsh. And then we had a conversation in Welsh. And I didn't think I still could. But I can.
It's like falling off a bike.
I had to sit there. I mentioned that when we were talking afterwards about the fact that we just had a conversation in Welsh. I did have to kind of stare at the lights a little bit to think of some words. And in the end, just put some English words in because that's what you do with Welsh anyway. But I did it. I can still do a bit of Welsh. I'm going to get Duolingo out and refresh my Welsh, I think.
Seems reasonable. When we went to Wales for your stag do, which was a wonderful night.
That was Cardiff, that's not Wales.
Is that?
It's maybe geographically in Wales, but that's not Wales.
It still rained there.
It does still rain there.
This is what I mean. It's like we went to Cardiff. I've never been to Wales until I went to Cardiff. We had a great night. We crashed Kerris's hen do.
You did?
Yes.
I was still in the strip club.
You were still in the strip club. Jez has an A level in Welsh.
Facts.
Jez facts. Cardiff ain't Wales. It's just I love how everyone's saying Cardiff.
I tell you what. Cardiff is the only redeeming feature of Wales. Cardiff is fucking amazing. I lived in Cardiff for 4 years, and it is amazing. Great city, great place to live. Expensive, the most expensive place to live in Wales, but it's awesome. I love Cardiff.
That day when we got to Cardiff, it was spitting. A little kind of light rain. It's spitting.
It was Walesing.
It was Walesing.
All over our face.
Yeah, and I was like, do you know what? I'm going to buy an umbrella. I'm never think ahead. I'm going to buy an umbrella. And I went into a pound shop and I bought a little blue umbrella, a little pop-up umbrella for £1. And then later on, I carried this thing, and the weather was fine.
This is true. You did not dress for Wales. I remember now.
No, I dressed to look sexy, which is every day of my fucking life. And I had this beautiful, kind of jacket on and my jeans. And I'm thinking, oh my god.
And your Blue Ranger t-shirt.
And my Blue Ranger t-shirt. And I looked fit, obviously. And I didn't want to get any of the stuff wet, so I bought a tiny umbrella that pops up for £1. And then it never rained the entire night, even though we went all the way around Cardiff. It never rained. And then the last club we went to, is it called Retros, or did I make that up?
No, it's called Retros.
Unbelievable! Right, so we went to Retros, had a great night, and when we came out after that, it was fucking tipping it down. And it was 1 o'clock, we wanted to go to another club, and everywhere we went, they said, you can't come in because everything closes at 1, and if you're in, you're in, and if you're not, you're not. Which I thought was bullshit, but I didn't want to argue with the bouncer. And as we left this club that we couldn't get in, it was raining and raining and raining and raining and tipping it down, bouncing off the pavement. And I thought, I'm so glad I've got my fucking umbrella for £1. But I wasn't that far from my hotel. And this guy who was standing in a queue outside this club said, I'll buy that umbrella off you. And I was like, sure. And he said, £5? And I thought, £5? I've just made £4. £5? This thing cost me £1. So I went, yes, done. And I went over to give it to him. And my mate, Richard, who was with me, went, £10 actually, mate. And the guy opened his wallet to give me the £5, and Richard said, £10 actually, mate. And he closed his wallet and went back in the club. And I'm just like...
the SME school of negotiating.
I know, it's just like...
For anybody in the chat that knows who I'm talking about.
Don't help me. Don't help me. So, admittedly...
Thanks for your help, guy.
So I went back to the hotel dry, but down £4. So there you go. That's my experience of that. What I'll quickly say before we get further on, because I know it went up, I saw that Magic Mike said, so I'm not allowed to have any nuggets now that I've said I hated on them. I'm just like, I guess that's true. It's like I said, you're not allowed any nuggets anymore.
You already had your nugs earlier.
I had 10 nuggets before you joined.
And now that guy isn't your friend anymore, Alex? Well...
Is he lurking? I don't know. We are... It's that guy. Yeah, I'll say. We don't see each... I lived with him for a while and we don't see each other anymore. So no, I guess he's not my friend anymore, really. No.
Okay. Do we want them to throw us another topic? Because that actually worked really well.
It did.
Do we want one more? And
one
maybe
more.
We'll see who
should take
who's got a burning desire for it.
Yeah.
One more hater's going to hate.
One more hater's going to hate, and I'll make a cocktail because I really want one.
And I finished.
Do you want one of the one I'm about to make? I know you didn't want it, but
no, I don't. It will give me the shit.
Or is it the mezcal? I mean, there's just a cocktail, or is it?
I can't remember what it is. But
I won't make you one anyway. New topic, cocktails.
I think you should take this one.
Okay, sure. Listen, right. Fucking cocktails, man, are so bullshit. For a start, they're super pretentious. Only wankers really drink them. And they're cropping up fucking everywhere. Once there was a gin epidemic and everyone went mad and went, oh my God, gin's amazing. Flavoured gin's even better. And now, I suggested cocktails earlier before Wales.
Your penises.
Sorry, man.
Well, Captain Soro, maybe you should have suggested it better.
I don't know what to say.
I do. Fuck you.
Well, it's getting done. So, yeah. When everyone learnt that gin was amazing, everyone got really fucking up themselves about it. And it was the same with cocktails. Suddenly, cocktail bars open fucking everywhere. And now everybody knows everything about cocktails. And cocktails are expensive and time-consuming. And what you want when you're at the bar is to be served fast and cheaply. And cocktails do fucking neither.
Excuse me, barkeep. I would like Bacon Me Angry. Could you infuse some bacon-flavoured vodka, please? Yeah, I'll be back in 7 hours. Thank you.
See, everyone's standing at the bar like, we'll wait. Yeah, so you're standing at the bar because like one woman in front of you has ordered 8 porn star martinis for her mates, and then you have to stand while she does that. And if you're buying that sort of shit, cocktails are fucking expensive. Plus, when you're looking down the list of cocktails...
That's what Charlotte said.
What's that? It is. They're super expensive.
Charlotte's not disowning you this week. You're on the same
No,
level.
she's not disowning. No, she did. She has already disowned me.
Okay.
Sex on the beach, though, if you're offering. I don't think there's any beaches near you, but if you come down here, you'll find one. See, we're okay. Everything's fine. Captain Sora probably didn't read that. It's probably fine.
He'll join in.
It's fine. Oh, that sounds fun. I made you hate nuggets.
I know it's not a game stream, but...
What the fuck was I talking about?
I think he's going to redeem a 5-second pose. Slurpy. I can't, mate.
I can,
I've
though.
drunk it all.
I can.
Give me some of yours. No, I'm joking.
Mm.
Tell you what.
Yes.
While you make a Naked and Famous, I might just finish off the rest of the cider and make myself another one of these. But
Okay, cool.
Carry on with your...
No, wait, hey.
Round.
Yeah, so like, cocktails, super expensive. Pointlessly expensive, prohibitively expensive, and then when you look down the list of them, often there's only one alcoholic bit in it. It'll be just like a shot of vodka, and then elderflower tonic, I don't know, like orange juice, lemon juice, and a shot of lime. And you're looking down, it's like
a unicorn.
And it's like, for this £10,
Wart.
I'm really only getting one shot of vodka here. So you're desperately looking for value on the menu, where you're like, shit me, where's a Long Island iced tea? That has 5 alcohols in it. So, in regards to sex, is that what you're laughing at?
Yes.
She's got more than one hole, bit referred to save you can't. Godfather is good for getting drunk. The Godfather is good for getting drunk. I got my friend one of those. That's whiskey based, I think. Thank God I don't drink alcohol. It is an expensive hobby. One time I was with a girl I was seeing, and we went down into town, and neither of us really wanted to drink, and she was driving, and I didn't. And I was like, well, if you're not drinking, I'm not drinking. So we both had like a Coke, and we came back and we were like, oh no, I had like a lime and tonic, i.e. a gin and tonic without the gin. And sat back and we spent like £2.30 at the bar. And I'm like, oh my God, this must be what Eddie Stone is like.
I'm laughing because I'll be back. Just going to kill Captain Soro.
Right.
Well,
and I hate it. Fuck cocktails. They're overly expensive and for pretentious wankers like myself. Which is
hashtag head is going to hate.
Which is why I buy the stuff and make it here. Now, do you want me to make the second one? Do you want me to make Naked and Famous? And then we'll do Am I the Arsehole and we'll have a good time.
Yes. Do you want to, at the same time, have a go at making a Bacon Me Angry and just...
Yeah. Well, do you want me to make you Bacon Me Angry? I've got to make sure.
Go for it.
Right, so how was it stirring it up? I don't know.
Yeah, it's on the board if you want to look at it, and you can stay here and...
Which one was the bacon flavoured bottle?
It's the one in the Smirnoff bottle.
Okay.
Can't find it. Really? So we can see what Alex is doing as he makes this drink. You can buy all the ingredients yourself and make your own cocktails for a fraction of the cost of just buying one glass at a pub or whatever.
Yeah,
this is true of all drinks, to be fair. This is not
exactly.
just
if you
cocktails.
want beer, it's just...
This is why I stopped going to pubs a long time ago. With the exception of our local Kips, which do offer a variety of different things that you won't tend to get anywhere else. Like if I wanted to have a variety of ciders, I would definitely go to Kips. But what I did take to doing, and Captain Sora will know this because he was doing the same with me the last time we went out to a actual drinking establishment, is I want to try lots of different rums, but I don't want to have to buy an entire bottle of that rum to try it. And I've been fucked over twice now because I bought the hazelnut flavoured Dead Man Fingers, which sounds amazing. I love both of these things, Dead Man's Fingers rum and hazelnut. Put them together, not so much. And now I've got a whole bottle of that I don't know what to do with.
So let's do it at the end of it. It might be easier.
And then this past weekend, as in now, I bought my wife, Cara Stubb, in the chat, a bottle of the Captain Morgan's spiced tiki, which is like pineapple and mango infused. And she had one like drink of it and was like, this tastes like the cleaner they clean the desks with at school. I can't drink it. And so now we've got two bottles of different rums that neither of us is going to bother with. Send it to us, we'll dispose of it. Well, I'll send you the tiki, that's fine. I'm going to give the hazelnut rum to Captain Brilliant, and he might find a cocktail use for it, because he's quite creative like that. Thank you very much for my sex in a glass, Mr. B Chatting.
Hey, no worries. Right. So
talk through what you're doing now. I need to change the thingy. Oh, I put the chat in the way. What? I put the chat in the way. Yeah. You know, this show works much better when there's a producer not drinking. Just gonna throw it out there.
Okay, so I'm going to make my favourite cocktail. Use my hands. I can hear my voice. I make my favourite cocktail, which is Naked and Famous. I just love this cocktail so much. Let's find all the component parts to it. Right, so we need mezcal, and we need yellow chartreuse. That's yellow chartreuse. Made
That's
by monks.
The stuff that'll give me the shit.
This stuff was amazing. This is made by monks.
What is in it?
What is in it? It's basically, it's made by Carthusian monks, containing 130 herbs and plants. It says so on the back. But basically, a load of monks made a herbal liqueur, and it's yellow. It's this lurid yellow, which is amazing. Then you've got mezcal, which is basically like a smoky tequila. So you've got those two things together. Then you've got Aperol. And Aperol is an Italian aperitif, which doesn't add much to it other than giving you a lovely reddish orange flavour. I went to Lidl and got Aperini because it's cheaper. And did you know, I think I said to you the other day, Jez, like, I'm going to go back and get Aperol, actual Aperol. I'm not going to get the cheap stuff. I'm going to go to get Aperol. And I went there and it's £15. And I thought, no, this will do. So
what's in that?
What's in this?
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah, it's you know, I don't know. It's basically like it's like orangey bitter aperitif.
That's the thing that'll give me the shits.
Yeah.
I looked up everything and was like, no, that'll ruin me.
Yeah. This is like a herby, a lot of these kind of Aperol, Aperini, all that sort of stuff are just aperitifs, which is why it's got the aper bit in it. So you're expected just to drink a little small shot of this before your meal.
A load of monks made the recipe eons ago, and now a factory mass produces it.
I don't know. I'd like to presume that they still make it. If you look at it, it's all just like really nicely put together and stuff. Having a bottle of this is one of those cocktails that's hard to get hold of because no bar stocks the stuff you need. Although, admittedly, when I went to Ghent, there is a place called Uncle Babe's, which is a burger and cocktail bar, and I went in that place and I went, I'll have a Naked and Famous, and they went, yep, no problems. And I was like, shit me, this is the best place. So if you ever go to Ghent, go to Uncle Babe's. It's amazing.
I will one day.
You will.
You'll take me one day.
I will.
When there's no lockdowns and shit.
The thing about this is it's an easy one to remember. I mean, if you can get the ingredients, which is Aperol,
slapped you
chartreuse, mezcal, and lime, which I mixed up before, it's each one of these in equal measures. So it doesn't really matter what measure you make. It depends how much you want to make. So it's really, you do 3/4 of an ounce, which is 22.5. I'm just going to do 25 because my thing does 25. So that's what we're doing. So let's just pour all this stuff in here.
Captain Sorrow is just not buying this at all. I bought wax sealed liquors in Asda for £17. Looks premium, but the factory that made it is an hour away. It's just your monkey brain seeing a shiny bottle and thinking it has value. Well, yeah.
I mean, the component parts of this cocktail that really give it the taste are the mezcal and the chartreuse. The Aperol is largely for a kick, not even a kick, just the colour and a little bit of extra bitter to it. It's not really... So I'm not worried about skimping on the algae stuff. You can't skimp on the other stuff. Oh my god, this stuff looks amazing. This stuff is so yummy.
You make a good bacon me angry, by the way.
Oh, do I?
Yes.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, had a good teacher, motherfucker.
Looks like Jazz is comfy. Yeah, you know it.
Yeah. And some lime.
I'll tell you what. I know it's not normally a component of Don't Get Me Started, but maybe we should throw some drinking into it. I'm just going to throw that in there.
Okay.
Look, I have legs. You've never seen them before on stream. Used to just sing from there up, but I have legs.
Now, this is good to put in a coupe glass. This lovely glass with the kind of little curve on the edge. That's nice. Let's pour that in. There's no need to have... What I should do is chill this glass, but I didn't, and I don't care. Oh my god.
If you like what you're seeing, please visit my OnlyFans page.
There you go. That's that orange look. So it gives you that smoky but tequila-y taste. Chartreuse is really herbally. It's really potent. If you drink that on its own. Not me. Where's my big knife?
Where's my big fucking knife?
Where's my big knife?
Had enough of that jazz prick.
Let's garnish this.
I feel he's at the end of his cocktail now. I'm going to have to move my body out of the way, aren't I? Here he comes.
Oh, look at that. That's fucking garnish, motherfucker. Right, I'm coming back.
Hey, if you like garnish, stay tuned for my next cocktail.
Oh, wait.
Cocktail hour. It is Firegirl 420. Thanks for joining.
Oh, Fire Girl. I've just made myself a Naked and Famous, and I'm telling you now, it's the best cocktail they ever made. This is just for garnish, but I'm going to actually just drop it in the drink. Now, let me try this.
For those that are tuning in for the first time, this is Don't Get Me Cocktailed, which is
amazing.
Actually a mashup of two shows that we normally do. Don't Get Me Started, which is a Wednesday night broadcast, and Cocktails and Bullshit, which is a bi-weekly for the Yanks, fortnightly for the UK, Saturday night broadcast.
Yeah.
But because the regular host of Cocktails and Bullshit, Captain Brilliant,
can't be here,
who normally joins Always Be Chatting, Alex, I've stepped in to get fucked off my face instead by mashing the two shows together.
Big time. So
that's
yes.
I've never seen before. What? Don't Get Me Started? You talking about? You've stopped by to watch my good friends get absolutely hammered live on stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not absolutely hammered,
God.
because that's against the Twitch terms of service. We are going to get mildly libated in a sensible way.
Yes. Never seen cocktails, never seen that. Well, yeah, so...
We will not lose control at any point.
So...
Twitch police.
We won't, we're fine. I'm a professional drinker. So, thank you for joining us, 5:20. We are... And thank you very much for chatting, for joining in, because that's what we want. The don't get me started bit means we rant about stuff, we have a bit of a laugh. The cocktails and bullshit means we just make and show you how to drink cocktails. This is my favourite. Oh my god. It's just like, there's this kind of, it's like a tang fastic. It's just like really sour because you've got lime in it. And then all the other bits, like the smoky mezcal is just really tequila-y. So it's basically a big tequila-y, limey, menthol drink.
Oh yeah, that's true. Charlotte's worked through every cocktails and bullshit until now. This is the first one she's actually been able to tune into properly. Fuck you, Captain Brilliant.
So, I've got my favourite cocktail. You've got your current favourite.
I've got my new favourite cocktail.
New favourite cocktail. There's nothing happier than this. And I hope you at home have got a drink if you're drinking. And if you don't drink, that's cool. Just come for the bullshit.
Well, actually, we already had the request from Magic Mike to maybe do a alcohol-free episode of cocktails and bullshit.
I can do
as
that.
In what you can make without
like
alcohol.
mocktails, yeah.
I've had a second request now, so
we can do that.
Nova Charter and Little Cute Girl are heading off. Yes, Little Cute Girl, you're going to complete your debut stream.
Yes.
Good luck, Gambare. Enjoy. If you're still going when we are smashed off our faces, I mean, perfectly reasonably drunk, but not too much for Twitch's terms of service, then we will raid you.
Yeah, no, have fun. I think you're cooking. Have a wicked cool time, and hopefully we'll see you later.
Can't wait for you to make orange chicken. It's going to be fucking amazing.
So where is the BS, says Firegirl? The BS is constant, all evolving. There's always BS.
Right here.
It's happening.
This is the bullshit.
It comes out of our mouth. There's Limmy's face. Here's Limmy's face.
Where's the BS? On the couch. Fucking exactly.
If you were here, it'd just be as BS anyway.
I mean, if you want some bullshit, we should probably move this show on, being as we're an hour and 20 minutes into it and we've barely done anything so far. So, are we ready for what has quickly become, I want to say, both of our favourite segments?
Oh, it is!
Am I the arsehole?
Am I the asshole? No, it's the children who are wrong.
So this is a section which we find Am I the Arseholes from Reddit, and then someone has written this because they were pissed off with a situation with their other half, often, or a friend, and then they posit on Reddit if they're the arsehole. Now, we've given it to you to read, but Jez is going to read it out.
Badly.
Yes, you are. Correct. End of segment. Thank you, Magic Mike. I love you too. Take it away. I'll drink my drink.
Okay, read along on the page, if in fact you can read. I've been dating a guy for a couple of months. Almost every time we get intimate, he mentions how my butt would be so much nicer if it was just bigger. He's told me many times about how he prefers women with bigger butts and wishes mine was larger as well. I've told him I'm pretty happy with how large my butt is currently. It's about average size, not big, not small, and I don't want to do booty workouts to make it bigger or anything like that. Since he keeps bringing it up, I ask him how it would feel if he kept saying it, so it would be much...
It's only had two.
Since he keeps bringing this up, I asked him how it would feel if I kept saying it. Would he be... No, it is the sentence. It's not me. It's the fucking sentence.
Some of these people can't actually write, but
yes.
You can find your way through.
I will paraphrase.
Do.
I asked him how it would feel if I kept saying it would be so much nicer if he had a much bigger dick. His dick is below average in size,
Eek.
so this might have hit a place of insecurity for him.
No kidding.
No fucking kidding. He was very upset that I would even suggest that, and said they were two completely different things, since I could change how big my butt is, but he can't change how long his dick is. I was just trying to bring up a parallel so he would understand how I felt. Am I the asshole?
So, are we saying, is she the arsehole for saying, after being ridiculed for a while about her butt size and blah, 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 and how he likes big butts and he cannot lie, when she says, well, how do you like it? If I said, I like big dicks, like, is she an arsehole for saying that? Is she an arsehole for suggesting that she might give him some shit back?
Wow. Okay. Captain Sora, who was offended by the content of Don't Get Me Started a month ago.
Yeah.
Nah, you can work out to make your arse big. Not his fault. Her clam canyon needs double-fisted to reach both walls. Wow. Just wow.
We found the bullshit.
Here is the bullshit, Fire Girl. Please don't leave. That's very offensive. Shame on you, Captain Sora.
No. This is kind of like, you know, where it gets.
This is about where we get to.
Yeah.
I married
that.
Yeah. I tried to warn you, Charlotte. I'm just saying.
I
explicitly said to you, are you sure? On your wedding day, I remember saying it.
Oh my god.
Magic Mike banned Captain Sora. I don't know if that's actually a thing because it's in blue. Has he actually done that?
I don't know.
Can moderators ban other moderators? This is amazing.
Is this what? I don't remember anything.
I don't remember anything. Well,
that
yes.
sounds like
I
you
know
might.
there he is. How did you change your text blue? Mr. unbanned him straight away. No, we can't. I love this. I'm learning.
Yes, we're all learning.
So, Captain Sora has made his opinions clear. Yes, she is the arsehole.
Well, she is the arsehole? How is she the arsehole?
Well, he says because she hasn't got a
big enough butt.
A lady cavern worth plundering, I guess, by the sounds of it. I don't really know what his point was.
This guy...
I just typed /me and then the text. Oh, okay.
What boyfriend says, by the way, I'd love it if your ass was big, and then she's like,
I mean, there's dropping it in there once and going like, hey, if you'd like to have a big ass and would like to work towards that, you go right ahead. That's fine.
He's the fucking arsehole.
But kind of pushing her into it and like, hey, you should work out and get a like that big ass booty, yo.
Because she's just snapped and said, what if I wanted a big dick?
Yeah.
And he went, oh, that's not funny.
I'm just going to throw out, there are things you can do for that as well if you really want to hammer home this point.
You either like it or you don't get it. What I would say is that
ass.
When I've been with a girl, I've never thought to myself like, oh, I wish her whatever part of her body was different. Like if you were attracted to a girl, that is what you've been attracted to.
Like surely her ass has always been the same size as it always is.
It's like he just wants to level up.
You looked at that ass straight away and was like, yeah, I'd like to tap that ass. And then all of a sudden it's like, no, actually, I've done a bit of soul searching, and I've determined deep down that ass doesn't cut it.
No,
like no, that's on you, mate. That's your
an ass
problem.
that won't quit.
Go and find somebody else. Dump this girlfriend because that's often the problem in this segment. Is people don't know when to move on from their relationships.
Yeah. Do you know
if you're not happy with the quality of your lady's ass, then move on from this relationship and go and find another ass. And she will go and find someone with an adequately sized dick. Win-win for everyone.
Everybody wins. All these situations where they're arguing, you're right. They just kind of, a lot of the time, they just...
You don't like the ass? You don't get the ass. End of. Very well put. So eloquent, Charlotte. I love it. Yeah, he just doesn't like her body. Just leave. Exactly. And it doesn't seem like her body has changed.
Yeah, if you meet a girl in a place, in a club, in a pub, and you're like, I'm attracted to her for all these reasons, and you have fun, and a bit like down the line, you're like, well, I love all these things, but actually, would you mind awfully making your tits bigger? And it's like, that's pretty fucking rude, mate. So, he's the arsehole.
He's the arsehole. She is not.
Now, do you want me to...
I think the way that she hammered that home was pretty good. I think she should get on the internet, buy
Captain
herself
Sora is
a massive strap-on. I totally had to mute this for a few minutes because of my kids. Welcome to Cocktails and Bullshit.
Right, now what I should say, Fire Girl, is you didn't see the notification at the beginning which said, like, what did we say? Like,
let me just throw that up for just one moment. If you didn't see the disclaimer at the beginning... this isn't the right page. If you didn't see the disclaimer at the beginning, it was as so.
Yeah, because, like, we're going to drink and we're going to swear and we're going to be outrageous. It isn't for kids.
It is not for children.
It is not for kids.
No.
Just to let you know about that.
I cannot watch my own content around my own show.
No. This is an adult thing. We're all fucking around. We're all adults here.
My wife and I were reviewing some previous Don't Get Me Started earlier, looking for clips to make a trailer with.
Yeah.
And when she came down from her nap, I was like, let's see where this goes. And we'll see if I can get away with leaving this on. The
Chambermeister!
Welcome.
Oh! It's Chris. Chris is getting involved.
Ah, of course. That name makes sense.
Yes.
The chamber, the chambers, Meister, in charge of the chambers.
Yes.
I understand.
Chris has followed us. Thank you so much for doing that. We're drinking, and we're
Definitely
very much
old enough when my child walked in. Yes.
We
headphones. We recommend headphones.
Good idea. Yo-ho! Hello, Chambermeister. Thank you very much for joining us. We're here to catch you up in my living room and my kitchen, and we're doing a mashup of two podcasts we do, which is Don't Get Me Started, which is a ranty, banty podcast of nonsense, and we do one with Captain Brilliant, who you know, but I'm not going to say what his name is because the whole point of giving him a pseudonym. But he's a bald Yorkshireman that you know.
That's how pseudonyms work.
I know. He's not here, so we're doing our cocktail show as well. So we're doing both together. Thank you so much for joining us. The Chambermeister runs a local bar which we all adore, but due to COVID bullshit is obviously in that situation, like many bars, unable to open at the moment. And we wish you all the love and everything we can to get you back to...
Has he not opened at all?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, good for you. Really good for you. I've massive respect for that. Because plenty of people have opened when they really shouldn't have.
No, exactly. Although last week he did a kind of a rock and roll festival thing that he then streamed out to everybody. So it's kind of finding ways to do things.
Well, if you'd like to, as long as you have a decent internet connection, we will visit your abode and broadcast cocktails and bullshit from your abode.
Yeah, absolutely we will. But so pleased to have you here. I made myself a Naked and Famous. I've got a Bacon Me Angry, and I'm not a cocktail drinker in any way or anything, but this is my new sex. Throwing it out there. Anyway, Chris, thank you so much for joining us. It's very kind of you.
Now, where were we?
We're in a section now.
Am I the Arsehole?
Called Am I the Arsehole? Now,
that text is probably far too small for anybody to read.
But don't worry, because I'll read it out. Now, to catch anyone up, if you've just joined, Chris, if you've just joined, we're reading out from Reddit times when people complain about their other halves, about situations that happen in the real world, and they feel bad about them, and they have to ask themselves if they're the arsehole. Okay? So I'm going to tell you a story now about something that happened, and you can enjoy it, and you can tell us at the end if this person is is it the bloke in this one? Oh yeah, it's the guy. Oh, this is so much fun.
There you go. Come do it from the old gaff. Feed is super strong. Be a pleasure.
We would love to host.
Boom.
Yeah, we'll get when Captain Brilliant is back from Greece. We'll all come down and we'll do a cocktails and bullshit.
We do it every fortnight. So
every other Saturday we'll
either the next one in a fortnight's time or the fortnight after. Let's make it happen.
And everyone can enjoy looking at chambers.
Yeah. We'll definitely have a look around chambers.
What a
night! It's a great location.
So here's a story. I'm going to read it. Good luck reading that. Okay. So here we go. Last night, some friends invited us to go bowling. My girlfriend didn't want to go, but I promised we wouldn't stay long. To help her feel, my girlfriend didn't want to go, but she does go, right? I promised we wouldn't stay long. To help her feel more comfortable, I decided to let her win the first game. I noticed that she was actually pretty good at bowling, so I turned up in the second game. I turned up. Presumably that means he really tried.
I'm going to stop you there. This guy's the arsehole.
So I turned up.
Women could play bowling. Who knew?
It turned out a girl was good at sport. I noticed she was actually pretty good. So I turned up in the second game and she beat me again.
Ha! Fuck you.
By the third game, all the other couples had beat each other once and I was down 2-0. So I got serious and she beat me again. In my personal group of friends, I'm consistently in the top 3 best bowlers. And even the guy who was usually last had beaten his girlfriend twice already. Most of the girls had already given up and were sitting on the sidelines talking to each other. While we were still bowling in the third game, the girls that were sitting on the side noticed that she was beating me and started cheering her on. After she beat me, everyone found out I was down 3-0. The girls were hyping her up and the guys started joking and telling me to stop going easy on her. IDK, what the fuck was wrong, W/with me that night?
You're not supposed to read it verbatim.
Oh, I thought that was the fun bit. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me that night. I know bowling is one of those games where sometimes you have it, and sometimes the ball just has a mind of its own.
No, mate.
It doesn't.
It's a sport like any other. You're either good at it or you're not.
A mind of her own. But I've never been in a slump so bad. That bad. By the 4th and 5th game, it was obvious the pins weren't going to fall right for me. I'm competitive. No shit. But by the 6th game, my pride broke, and this is the best bit, guys. My pride broke, and I quietly asked her on the side if she could just let me have one. The 6th game, she started strong, and then purposefully finished weak. But I had started off weak and still lost. I was proud of her and happy for her. But I was also embarrassed and a little annoyed. When she saw I wasn't doing so well, she could have started throwing balls in the gutter. I would have did that for her. Random people who weren't even part of our group kept stopping to watch, and that made it even worse. After bowling, there was a dining area where the group was supposed to go eat, but I slipped to the bathroom and legit cried. Oh my God.
As opposed to that fake crying that you sometimes do.
Every time I tried to go back to the group, my chest would get tight and I would start tearing up again. I knew I couldn't make it through dinner. I didn't want to bring the mood down. Bit too late for that, mate. So I snuck out and left W/Uber since my girlfriend had driven us there. And she texted me, "Did you sneak away without me?" And I was like, "I left." And she was like, "Why didn't you take me? Lol, waiting in the parking lot." And then, "I'm in the parking lot. Where are you?" And he's like, "I told you. I left." She tried to call me. I ignored the call and texted, "I don't want to talk right now," and turned off my phone. I know it's probably petty, but every time I think about it, I just get upset. I just feel like I need my girlfriend to know that she fucked up by not letting me win even one game. I wanted to tell her how much it hurt me and ask her to apologise. I also don't want to make her feel bad for her natural talent. I don't know if it's relevant. We're all studying for our bachelors in college, so the age range of our friend group is from 18 to 21. I'm 20, and my girlfriend is 21. I know that.
Fuck you. I need my alt key.
We've got to.
Fuck me. Let me just bring it. Like, we're going to need this chat. Fucking hell.
So if you just joined us, this is Am I the Arsehole? You can drop in your opinion as to whether you think this guy
is the arsehole. I'm going to stop you. Well, I already stopped you and said, yes, he is the arsehole.
Mm-hmm.
Right, there you go. We have appropriate chat to fucking discuss.
Who cares? If she beats you, you buy her a drink, take her home, and let her dominate you further. Fuck me. Man. Tell what, Captain Sora is really on it tonight.
He's got dark all of a sudden, yeah.
He loves it. Charlotte, I never knew you had it in you.
You know, we were talking in the last one about getting some equipment to make things a bit bigger. Yeah, well, like, maybe that's what needs to happen.
Yeah.
Get your strap on out, Charlotte. It's your night. You're up. You're in, kid.
Put me in, coach. Is there anything more up from that, or is that basically everything?
He said something else.
Toxic.
That one. I'm good at sport. I go easy to make girl feel good. She is good. I play serious. She beat me. I am angry that she is good at sport. Now get out of here with that toxic masculinity.
Yes, get out of here with that toxic
masculinity. And this is the perfect example of toxic masculinity.
It really is.
Because he rocked up. This is fucking annoying now. He rocked up and was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna throw her this one and give her a chance.
I'll give her one."
That's what he said. And then all of a sudden, when she inexplicably, as in, because women can't be good at sport apparently, is good at sport,
he just loses his shit.
He loses his shit.
This poor guy. What the hell is going on with his life?
No, not this poor guy. Fuck this guy. Absolutely.
Do you not feel slightly pitying that this guy's his whole life is based around if he wins or if he loses? Like this.
I mean, I am a very competitive person.
Me too.
But not to the point that if somebody legitimately beats me at a sport, that I'm gonna get upset about it.
I wouldn't ask them to give me. Can you just let me win one because I feel like a twat? I'd just be like, man, I must be. She's crushed me.
Like, I'm pretty sure Karis is better at bowling than me, if I'm remembering correctly. Because, yeah, I'm like, bowling doesn't really work for me. My finger gets stuck in the ball and weird shit. But, like, I'm definitely not going to get fucking annoyed if Karis beats me at bowling in front of my friends. That's just fucking weird.
In fairness,
man.
I mean, they're quite young. Maybe he's just like, maybe it's unfair.
I think we're on par, she says diplomatically.
Aha! If we go play sports and Charlotte's better than me, I'm subbing her in and putting her on the pedestal. That's my other half. We're a team. I love it. And I love you, Will. I think we're absolutely right. And that is the
attitude.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incidentally, Eddie Stone's wife beats him at literally fucking everything.
I'm not surprised.
Eddie Stone never wins anything.
I am not surprised.
I don't know if he's still.
No, I was going to say, is he still here?
I don't think he is, but like,
if he's going to pipe up,
he's now.
That'll bring him back.
That'll bring him in. Yeah, Eddie Stone's wife crushes him. Like, he thought he was quite good at Guitar Hero, and she came in and was like, and he was like, "Oh shit, I'm nothing." It was hilarious.
Is it the sports stuff as well?
It's everything.
Because I would love that image, like, because his wife is a rather slight. Skinny lady,
yes,
to rock up and just kick his ass at some kind of athletic competition. That would be incredible. I've not seen this.
No, she's good. It's like they play a lot of games like table tennis and stuff like that, and like they're both very competitive.
I'd love to say I'm better, but I think in reality we're both rubbish. Hey, fuck you, guy. I'm all right.
What I can say is that
you're all right too by that analogy.
Bowling is bullshit. Bowling is a pointless activity. You shouldn't fucking go bowling. It's nonsense.
That's a bit harsh.
No, it's not. It's terribly nap. It's a pointless thing, and if you like it, you're an idiot. He says, baiting the chat. I like to play Wilbur. I like to play Wii bowling. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I like it too. I mean, 2005 called though. They want their game back, but yes, no.
So, Alex, I've discovered a problem.
What is the problem
with this broadcast?
What is the problem with this broadcast?
The inclusion of drinking to this show,
yes,
means that I now need a piss.
Go for it.
So I'm going to go for a piss.
Oh yes, that's a good point.
And leave this guy here to chat. Because normally we don't drink.
No.
Normally, where are we at? An hour and 36. We're about wrapping up.
You've broken the seal, man. Like when we do cocktails and bullshit, we stand there behind that bar the whole time.
I'm not the cocktail expert.
Why don't you go now?
I'm here for the ranting. Yeah, because I think we're going to segue quite nicely
You're going to do another
next cocktail. And I am out of making me angry. So I'm going to go for a piss. Alex can argue with you about how bowling is...
No one's baited. No one cares.
No one cares.
No, they don't care. They agree with me, if anything.
Say something else controversial.
Say something else. Go and have your piss.
Yes, boss. Would you like the buttons?
Do I like the buttons?
You can press...
I don't even... Oh shit, that looks like it's going
to trigger something. Stream crashes.
Well, I don't want to press things because...
You don't know what they do?
No.
Focus on the haps and naps at the bottom.
Oh, okay. Hap. Look at that. They've left me in charge of the controls. What's hap splat? Oh, yeah. I love it. Hap. Let's drop a hap triple in there. Goodness me. It's like watching a child. It's like we're fucked. He has the buttons. I know. It's like, fucking press this button. Fuck that shit up. I'll do what I want. Yeah, so while Jez is away, we can all agree. I don't know. I really want to do something while he's gone, but I literally can't think of something we can do while he's away. No, there's no way we can fuck him up. All right, never mind. Doesn't matter. Right. Press everything as soon as Jet says, piss on his seat. His seat is my seat. This is my seat. Don't piss on his seat. I'm not pissing on his seat. That'll get him back and me. Yes, my sofa. Keris, you're correct. My sofa. At the moment, when you look at me, it feels like I'm photoshopped into the sofa. Is anyone else getting that, or is it just the way I'm looking at it on my TV? It just looks like I'm green screened in. He's drunk. He'll never know. I'll never know. In the morning, I'll wake up on this sofa where I sleep quite frequently because I'll be watching The Boys. By the way, the fucking Boys. I don't know if you've been up to date with The Boys, but what a show. Hands up, who's watching The Boys? What a bloody show. I watched the last episode of that. I know Captain Sorrow does. Talking about The Boys.
Yeah, nice.
Yes, watched the latest episode yesterday. Boy, does that go off. Right, are you going to put your stuff up?
I am.
I did some haps, but I didn't want to press anything else in case I couldn't get back.
Could you press the cocktail can button for me?
Yeah, hold on. Once I've found it. Cocktails are preventing me from seeing where it is. Oh, there it is.
And then from here, I can turn on my cocktail recipe. What am I making?
You are making the
daiquiri.
Sultana, which is another one. See,
that's how I roll, man.
I love it.
Okay, I'm going to the cocktail can.
Off you go. So Jez is going to make his
some
second
inconsiderate
cocktail.
prick has left shit all over the board, so I'll just throw this out of the way.
Yeah, throw it in the bin. You won't need that again. Actually, I'll come and help you with that.
Right.
Some of that stuff off. You won't need the lime.
Right. Over there. Okay. So what I am making
some more ice.
Also requires effort on my part. I'm making a daiquiri sultana, which is a daiquiri of my own creation. Because I looked at a daiquiri, and it was filled with citrus and stuff, and I ain't about that. Like, citrus is now. So, what I have made to begin with...
Sorry, I'm going to make some noise just giving you some ice.
Yep. Ignore the fact that it's in a Captain Morgan spiced gold bottle. I have made strawberry-infused white rum. So this is strawberry-flavoured white rum. Now, it's not quite as infused as the bacon vodka was. I can still smell the rum quite heavily when I have a whiff of this, but I am getting notes of Sultana to be a wine snob dickhead. So, good plan. So what we're going to do is mix this into a daiquiri-style cocktail, but supplementing some of the other ingredients as well. Pretty much supplementing all the ingredients. So first of all, we're going to have 60 milliliters or 2 ounces of this strawberry Sultana rum. Fuck me. Move this and wash it out as well. And this one is a cocktail that I'm going to shake. Hopefully it won't explode over me in the same way that the other one did. But there are no carbonated elements, so hopefully we'll be alright. Okay, so it doesn't smell. Yeah, I can still get the rum in that. There's definitely sultana notes as well. Right, next. Normally a daiquiri has a fruit juice in it, so this strawberry daiquiri, I keep saying fucking strawberry. Daiquiri Sultana is going to have the on-brand grape juice. And we need only 30 ml or 1 ounce of that. They're probably calling me a dick because I've said strawberry 60 fucking times already.
Let me find out what they said. Sorry, I had to go and do something. Let's now switch screens. He's making a cocktail. You mean Sultana? There were no strawberries. Are there no strawberries?
There's no strawberries. It's a daiquiri Sultana. There's a lovely colour.
The cat is trying to eat my chocolate. Solution: eat the cat.
Next. So we've got my Sultana rum in there. We've got the grape juice in there. Next we need 10 ml, which is a third of an ounce of sugar syrup. Divided by morning. Now, where's it got that there? Some measuring spoons here. That's 15. That's 10. Okay. One of those. And we need some ice to finish.
There we go.
Good. Ice. There we go. Right, so now I'm going to try this.
Now you get to shake it,
again.
right?
Right, so we'll repeat the same as last time. Slam it down.
Now we need 10 mil, says Magic Mike, because I need 10 million also. How's that? Does that feel okay?
It feels alright. We'll see if it explodes this time.
It
It
won't,
shouldn't
it
do. There's
won't
nothing
explode.
carbonated in it.
Okay.
I just realised I made one of these.
Then you drink it. I can make another one of these.
Yeah, you're happy?
Yeah, you carry on. Don't worry about it. You
Right, so now I need to break this open.
I would hold the big bit.
Hold
Flip
the
it
big
upside
bit.
down. Yeah, hold it
Yeah.
like that. And then find the bit that has got some air,
Bits
not
of-
that Wait.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, find a bit there, and then open hand and punch at the bottom bit. So you're hitting
this.
there. Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. That's it.
Okay. Cool.
That's nailed it. Yeah, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. That's the movement you do when you try and which results in the smash.
This is the one in a glass. You just go bosh.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I strain this? Didn't say to strain it. I don't think.
It depends if you think that ice chips again. I would.
I mean, there's not ice chips. It's mostly stayed intact.
Do you want the ice in there with it? Oh, you just.
Does a daiquiri normally have ice? Yeah, it does. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I would normally pour it over, but
let's just roll it.
Dump it in it.
So make sure you can see this. Hey, this is an interesting colour.
Great colour. Great colour. I can see it.
And it doesn't fit in the glass. Oh, might just have.
Well, just have a little bit of it and have some in a minute. Bring the
There we go. Actually, it's a perfect fit for this glass.
Look at that.
That's amazing. Okay, and I didn't prepare my garnish in advance. But to garnish...
Your Sultana daiquiri.
My
Daiquiri
Sultana.
It's the other way
Let's
around.
get that right.
A single.
There might not be enough volume left in this glass to do this, but I'm going to garnish
I love what you're doing.
with a single grape.
That's amazing. Hold on to the camera.
Too much liquid in this for me to walk. My God, that actually looks like a cocktail. What am I doing? What the fuck am I doing?
Hey, 2 for 2. I love your work so much. I drink
this.
some of that before you come over here. Then you get like
Yes,
kind of.
Oh, no, too late. Oh my God, that's sweet.
I move back here. By the way, guys, it does look amazing. It looks really good.
Clean the floor.
Some of it is on my kitchen floor, but
yeah.
I won't worry about the whole thing. Will get cleaned
right,
anyway.
Let's carry this like a normal person this time.
Don't mind me.
Do
you want to show it in front of you?
That's the big black button in the top left. Here we go.
There you go. That's a good daiquiri colour.
Fucking hell.
Don't worry about it.
That was because I was trying to line it up on the camera and I went the wrong way. There you go. That actually looks like a normal cocktail.
That's okay. Let me let you get back. And I will jump this.
You're going to go the long way.
Yeah, well, because otherwise I just walk past you again and that's it. No,
there we go.
I'm going to make myself a drink. By the way, can I just try this? Can I just try yours?
You absolutely can, yeah.
Before you devour like all of it.
Because there's plenty of stuff left to make way more of those if you do like it. I'll go make you one later.
Thank you. Well, I haven't finished this one, so I'll just sit here. So, wow, guys, second one. You're nailing it, man.
I'm doing all right, aren't I?
Mm-hmm. Now, happy times. Now, thank you so much. We have been doing this for almost 2 hours now, and you stuck with us. Some of you are new. Some of you have never been here before. Some of you might be lurking. If you're lurking, jump in. Jump into the chat, say something. Say whatever you want. We are making cocktails, myself, Alex, and you can follow me if you feel like it. Lovely coins. Lovely coins. You can follow me, always be chatting, because that's kind of what I do.
Well, I have no choice.
I have no choice. And we all have a choice, Magic Mike. And Jez at the Jez Show. So we're coming here to chat some ranty nonsense and at the same time drink some wonderful cocktails. Now, what do you think? I love your grape.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? There is a bitter kind of undertone to it. I'm trying to work out what it is. Because I haven't put anything bitter in it.
I'm trying to think. I can't remember what was in it. What's in the...
So it's got my Sultana white rum.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not bitter.
No.
Even white rum on its own, without being infused, is not bitter.
Sorry, I'm just going to check that someone knocked at my door. No one knocked at my door. Sorry, excuse me, sorry. I still live in a flat, so I have to check if someone comes to the door. Sorry,
grape juice, I guess, is probably what's bitter. Yeah. It's red grape juice, so I guess that's probably bitter. But why is grape juice bitter? I'll have to go and just have a swig of grape juice in a bit and see if that's...
I hope you're enjoying it. If you are, if you're drinking, let us know what you're drinking. Obviously, Captain Sora is
taste more than the
Captain Sora is drinking the sweetest custard creamy candy corn, whatever it was that you drank.
Yeah, red grape juice would be the bitter hint. Fair enough then. I didn't expect a bitter hint, especially because I put sugar syrup in it as well.
Do you want to do the?
Might need a bit more sugar
candy
syrup.
Candy cane. Candy cane,
Flavoured stuff.
sweet stuff. Drinking Monster Energy. You didn't say if you're drinking. No, I mean,
No.
drink what you want, mate.
Drinking is drinking.
I don't even know if you do drink. I mean,
He does not.
right.
He is
Cool.
one of the people that has suggested a alcohol-free.
I guess
cocktail
that would make sense. Yeah, no, I mean,
So,
They should
as
do.
you were about to say before I cut you off so very rudely, were you about to suggest that perhaps we move on to the cool wall
yes,
that is totally not ripped off from Top Gear?
Yes.
Okay,
Let's do that.
And again, this would be where I would put the sting for that. If I had made one!
But he hasn't. Doesn't matter. So, cool wall. We are going to discuss things. You can drop things, and we have to unanimously agree. I'm going to sit closer to you. I'm going to unanimously agree whether something is hap or nap, or mega hap or mega nap. So you drop things in the things that exist in the world.
And there's already one that came from the beginning of this stream that we're going to discuss and not agree on, and generally then give up on and pie off.
Yeah.
So, Limmy
Limmy.
is our first topic to put on the wall.
Limmy.
Now you can try and sell me on Limmy.
I don't think, but here's the thing, right? I love Limmy. Oh, God, I'm out. I love Limmy. But the thing is, I mean, I'm not like, it's not like my favourite comedian of all time. I just think Limmy's really cool. So I would say he's hap. Like, he's not even mega hap. I just think he's hap. I just think if you got into it with Eddie Stone, he loves Limmy. I think Limmy is hilarious. But he's got that weird, off-the-wall, surreal, nonsense, relatable kind of stuff that I love. I love Limmy.
So here's the thing. I don't think he's entertaining in any way, shape, or form. I think he's the basest form of comedy, and he gets by on his accent, really. He's not really that funny. But I like the process that he has gone through recently in terms of like not being happy with...
I'm going to say nap. Says Carol, sorry.
Like, despite having everything going for him and having his own TV show and all this kind of stuff, but not being like kind of happified, whatever, satisfied with that, has taken himself to Twitch and is really, like, personally on his part enjoying being on Twitch and is getting a lot of success out of that. I appreciate what that has done for him, and I appreciate what Twitch does for people.
Yes.
And the community of Twitch is fantastic. Found that in the very short time that I've been streaming already. So that part of him is hap. But the guy's an entertainer, and he's not entertaining.
He's entertaining me.
For that reason, I would have
out.
to say he's nap.
I'm out. What I find is that you get certain people who are...
Watching his Twitch is the best way to get his humour. Yeah, I tried that. I've tried watching his Twitch.
He really hated being on TV, but that said, some of his TV stuff is what I love. I think what it is sometimes it's being an everyman. Sometimes it's like relatable shit that just cracks him up. And then there's other bits that are just super surreal. I can't even explain them all. I don't even want to describe the sketches. And I haven't even seen like 10% of everything he's done. I've seen like...
The two tastes of this drink are so surreal.
Let me have some more of that.
Like it's... You have your first taste and it's super sweet. And then it just goes... Whoa, and it's bitter at the end.
Wow, that is really complex.
It's so weird.
Well, if it's not hap or not, nap, can it be map? Did we say there was a maybe? We're never going to agree on this one. Why do we even begin this?
Because...
He is funny.
Yeah.
I think he's funny. I think that everything I see, I quoted him last night when we were talking about, what I will go back to is people getting by on their accents. There's loads of guys that doing the stand-up comedy kind of circuit. If you've got an accent, it really goes quite a long way. I know a guy who is funny, but he also has a Northern Irish accent. That Northern Irish accent really helps sell his comedy. So, I mean, you don't have to apologise for that. But he's one
of you, Captain Sorrow, so your opinion on him is invalid, I'm afraid.
It's like, what's the guy? Kevin Bridges. You know Kevin Bridges, who's this Scottish guy? And I think that a lot of that is sold on the accent. But he is also happily very, very funny. So, like, I
suppose a big part of stand-up comedy is the way in which it's delivered. So accent plays a big part in that.
That's a good point.
Like, I'm a big fan of Al Murray for the meta dickhead that he does, but Al Murray as his actual well-spoken Oxford educated self is not particularly funny. Al
But
Murray
he's made a
as his
character
pretending to be the pub
as the
landlord,
pub
dickhead,
landlord.
you know, Brexiteer, fuck off France type dickhead.
He's done that very
is
well.
funny.
Plus, what's
So
good
maybe
about...
without the accent.
But that's a character. Kevin
Yeah.
Bridges is Kevin Bridges, and he has that accent. That is him. Whereas, like,
So what about someone like Michael McIntyre,
who's like
who does rely on his accent in that, you know, posh Southern
I don't wanna-
English kind of way?
What I will say about him is he is just he has just he is.
Are we
just-
in the bit where we suggest things? Yes.
Please do.
It's the cool wall that is totally not ripped off from Top Gear.
Before
Please
we get
suggest
into this-
topics for us to discuss.
To wrap up Limmy, all I'll say is I
Is
think
his nap? I agree. Thank you very much. He is nap. Next
press the
topic.
nap button. Let's go on
Nap,
with
nap, nap, nap. All the nap buttons.
it. As for Michael McIntyre is just a really good comedian with
I
lots
love
of.
that I just railroaded you. I'm very
No,
sorry.
it's fine. It's fine. We've got to move on. I'm a big fan. Who is Jeff Dunham? You've said that twice. Who's Jeff Dunham?
Puppet guy.
Is he the guy who's
He's
like,
the
I
guy-
kill you?
I kill you.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck that guy's
Yeah,
mega nap.
Fuck
Shit,
that guy.
total
Mega
shit.
nap. Oh, there we go. High five.
Total. That guy
always
is total
hated
shit.
that guy.
I absolutely hate. I'm
Fucking
so
bullshit.
glad. I love how much we hate this together. So
Okay.
good.
Charlotte suggested cheese as a topic.
Right.
I think we can say this at the
Can't-
same
trying to
time.
grab the thing.
You're trying to eat
That
the
went the wrong
face.
way. Yeah.
That's cannibalism, Alex.
No, it is.
That's
Cheese.
That's definitely against the Twitch terms of service. So we can say this together. Cheese is
Mega nap.
Yeah.
Mega. What did you say? Wait, did you say nap or hap?
I said hap.
Oh, I meant to say
said
hap.
but I meant to say.
People on the stream will be thinking now, have they lost their minds? But maybe we have. Oh shit.
Yes. So
Mega
to
hap.
recap,
Yes.
it is
nap.
mega
hap.
hap.
Cheese is mega hap.
You know, I said to you yesterday on your stream that maybe I need to change.
Oh no,
the,
we lost Magic Mike for not liking Jeff Dunham, whatever his name is.
Yeah, sorry, Mike, but he's just shit.
Oh, I can't.
Ask anyone, he's shit.
Have they lost their mind? They never had it.
It's a fair point. I can't really argue with that.
I kill you.
Yeah, you know, I suggested to you yesterday on the stream that I need to change the nap emoji because it's too similar to the hap
Oh yeah,
emoji.
yeah.
That was a living example of such in my brain. It's because I was still thinking about Limmy and Jeff Dunham.
We were about to say the same thing. My brain just made me say a different word.
We can say this together. Liar, liar.
We tried to say it together. We were saying almost everything together. Yeah.
We said the same sounds together, but they were not the same word.
No.
And we had the same thought.
The thoughts came to my brain. My mouth did not say it.
Even blue cheese.
unfortunately.
Oh no, hang on. I'm sure we differ there.
I think we might.
So blue cheese
Is hap.
is not hap. I would even go as far as saying it's mega nap.
I don't think it's mega nap, although for years I did think it was mega
I
nap.
don't think I need to eat anything.
Curly, my friend Curly, crossed me into Stilton.
Yeah.
I love it now.
I mean, there are some mature cheddars that I draw the line at. If they are too mature, no thank you. I like toe cheese.
Toe
exactly.
cheese.
you are going right into my train of thought, Magic Mike. Cheese should be cheese, like you get on pizza, like you get on, cheese on toast. I suppose that's a subjective cheese, but you get my meaning. I don't want it to be tasting like feet. Feet cheese is not cheese.
Feet cheese are made of these.
Like, if you have a foot fetish, don't bring that into my cheese, man.
Welsh Nana's dropping in. Goes
Welsh
well with red
Nana.
wine. Yes. By the way,
Hang on, this is your previous Twitch account. She's got 2 Twitch accounts because she couldn't log into her other account.
What was
this? Is because she the last cocktails and no, she was on the last cocktails.
Yes, she was.
The last something that we did, she dropped in with a different Twitch username because she couldn't log into this one.
Oh, really? But she's found this one again.
I don't know. I've lost track. But
Doesn't
welcome. You can sign in with both of them. It gives us 2 views.
Yeah, Welsh Nana was obviously
Magic
our guest
Mike
2 weeks
hopes
ago.
they forget your pizzas. I didn't know you could do this. I'm going to talk in the third person in every fucking stream now.
Did you mention that we're getting pizza?
I didn't.
How did they
Where
know
did that
then?
come from?
How did you know that? I didn't say that. I kept that quiet. Something wrong. Magic Mike knows things that we don't know. Either that or I said something which I didn't accidentally. It's magic. Thank you very much for coming, Welsh Nana, and thank you very much for 2 weeks ago being a guest on our show. We loved having you.
Absolutely.
Smegma cheese. You would, wouldn't you? You weirdo. Can I quickly make another one of these, or are we going to be enough where I can get into my...
Well, you've got a mic over there. You're all right.
Yeah,
So-
but should I make myself another one?
Oh, no, you shouldn't, because the next one is going to be a shared one.
Yeah. So I'll hold back.
We just hit 2 hours, folks. 2 hours live
And you're
on
still
Twitch.
here with us
And
here
you're
on
still
Don't Get Me
here.
Cocktail.
God knows why. I'll just throw that out there. Stop pointing, Alex.
Don't tell me what to do. Don't you tell me what to do. I'll point it. I'll use the power thumb.
What if
That's
I
what
use
politicians
2 fingers?
do.
Is 2 fingers more acceptable?
What if I talk like this?
Shall I repeat my thingy for the wall?
Please do.
Probably, because I didn't see it.
Because we were... Yeah, repeat it. Repeat it, Keris.
What if I use 2 fingers is totally what he said, by the way. Oh, hang on. Give me a sec. I see something. I saw it.
They ignored you. See, we can talk at the same time.
Ignorance is bliss. Anytime now, wife. You know, it's not a live broadcast or anything. Type faster. I would like you to discuss the intricacies of the quantum mechanics determined by the
game you were playing last night, Undertale. Oh, Undertale! I didn't say you wrote that.
No, I didn't see that at all.
Like, I
She's
think
busy caring for your child. Yeah, more the fool her.
Flowey.
Okay, well, there's 2 things there.
Yes.
There's the game itself and there's Flowey. So let's roll with both of them. If you didn't watch Alex's stream last night,
You can see it again next
Fuck
Friday.
you.
Fuck you. There was me going, you can see it next week. You can
but
catch it on
seriously,
VOD.
go and catch the VOD, and then he will reprise it next Friday at 8:30
Yeah,
p.m.
8:30.
BST,
Yeah,
leading into Captain Sorrow
if he's
at
there.
10:30 BST.
Yes.
Playing Dying Light, unless he completes it by Wednesday, like he did with the last one.
I know Undertale too well. I also know Flowery too well. I'm saying nothing. Good for you.
Good, thank you for the not spoilers. So, Undertale.
I-
It's your game.
Yes.
You can suggest first
Yeah, I
whether
have
you
to
think
say-
it's hap or nap.
I picked it because it was low viewers, it seemed fun, it was spooky and cool, and I loved it. I'm not going to say it's mega hap, although it could certainly be one of those classic culty kind of games that I love. But it's certainly a lot of fun. It's really fun.
I mean, it's slightly unfair maybe to judge it after just doing the tutorial.
Yeah.
But I definitely think it's got merit. It's
Oh,
got
yeah.
no fucking story so far, so I'm hoping that picks up.
No,
But
I mean...
I would be inclined to go along the hap line.
I think it's hap. Yeah, Undertale is definitely hap. I don't know if it'll ever become mega hap, but when we got into that bit with Sons, the skeleton who gifted...
Magic Mike has gifted a sub to Welsh Nana. Oh, magic. Thank you so
Very
much,
kind.
Mike. That's really kind. Now, Nana, just to throw it out there, and for everybody else who subscribes, because it's been a bit hap and napless in this, if you subscribe to the Jez Show, you can throw up any number of hap or nap. Well, there is a number. It's 7 emojis on the stream, as well as having the actual emojis in the chat. So in the chat, if you do exclamation point, hap, and then 1, 2, 3, or 4, I have no idea what that is. Yeah, but it says Jez next to your name now. Ha! Good for you. Exclamation point, hap, 1, 2, 3, or 4. It will do one of these things on the screen during Don't Get Me Started and this. And you can also do nap 1, 2, or 3. There are only 3 of those.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't find another decent sound effect for nap.
I also heard for every sub they get, they will chug a cocktail.
I'm not chugging this because the sweetness followed by the bitterness of this will make me die.
Chug. I could make another cocktail, but I mean, I could skip ahead to like the Romulan bit that we were going to talk about. I mean, we have Cool Walt, haven't we? And
We've just got to quickly say about Flowey.
Oh, Flowey.
Let's do it again at the same time after 3. You've again suggested a slurpy slurpy when one of us has got an empty fucking glass. His glass is empty. Right, so I'll do the slurpy slurpy I missed last time. And the sloppy sloppy.
Sloppy.
Right, now, Flowey, after 3. 1, 2, 3, nap.
Mega nap. Oh, there we go. Well, he's a proper cunt. I mean, he's obviously a dick.
But yours ain't. Requires context.
Your drink is not. Mine empty, but yours is not, is what she's saying.
I see. So you're saying I have to do his slurpy slurpy as well.
Shit, I'm out.
Yeah, I think the main thing, Nana, is that you now have Jez show emojis to use in the chat.
Yeah, you
That's the
can
best
drop
thing.
things onto the chat now.
So I would do it, but the keyboard's all over. Oh, hang on, I could do it here. Evening, fine gents. I don't think he's talking to us. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here you go. You can put these emojis in the chat.
Oh, is Reese here?
Reese is here. He has just arrived. He called us fine gents, which...
Ah, that's very I see him now. Yeah, sorry.
Yes.
Hello, Reese. Thank you very much for joining us here. As we entering the second
2 hours and 5 minutes
of streaming this bullshit of the mega...
I thought a compliment to start. Okay, let the insults begin.
It's all downhill from here.
But we've covered Flowey, so at this point, I think you should introduce what you're doing next.
Now, I know he's not here anymore. I think Alex needs my glasses.
I'm sure he'll catch the VOD, because he often does.
Yeah. I don't know, it flies up very quickly, Magic. I mean,
That's
I
not
love
one
that
of
everyone's
mine.
chatting.
No, that's just a generic emoji. You're not really getting this right, are you?
Stop telling her how to do it. She's just like learning how to do the thing.
Learn faster!
Just cut her some slack.
Faster!
I'm going to make for Nova.
I think
Nova's
Alex
not
needs
here.
my glasses.
Yeah, I know.
What does
I
that
just read
say?
that. I know.
Do you know what you need, mate? You
What?
need some laser eye surgery. Is that what, not to, eavesdrop on a private conversation?
No, I don't think so. I don't think we should talk about that. I'm going to make... Oh, my face is on...
Just ignore Jez. She often does.
I'm going to make... Although, because Nova, with his whole Star Trek, although he's not here, last time we watched him... Well, not last night, but when he got the Scant uniform,
Yes.
he was drinking Romulan ale, which effectively was his... I don't know what he called it. Was that hypnotic or hypnos or some sort of drink?
Yeah, it was some kind of actual private drink. Nova's
Yeah,
an Ashley drink.
yeah, we know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
But so he would see this, but I said I'd make it, so we're going to make our own Romulan ale. So I'm going to go and do that. Every time I sit on my leg, I have to make sure that I don't...
That it's working
That it's
again when you
working,
stand
yeah.
up. Yeah.
Right.
I see you're enjoying that subscription to Justin Classic 1 there, Captain Sora, with the Among Us emojis. I do like that they link together. So we need cocktail time now.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hang on.
Ale.
Once again, I can't find... There it is.
Romulan ale needs to be blue. That's the thing about it. We talked about Romulan ale, which is apparently, because we were big Star Trek fans, Romulan ale is... Can I slide down here? Slide
to the bottom.
to the floor. I can't do this. So Romulan ale is blue. It's outlawed in the Federation. So to make it blue, we're going to use blue curacao. Okay? Curacao, rather. Which is just like triple sec. It's just like this.
I'll tell you in a minute, Reese.
It's just like this, Cointreau. But it's blue. So how much do we need of this? We're making 2 of these, aren't we?
The same, Captain Zorro.
What are you doing?
I'm responding to the chat without interrupting you.
Okay. It's fine.
Because this mic works better than that one.
It's shit.
Yeah, right? Like, of all of the drinks he's making tonight, most of them would give me the shits. This one might give me the shits. The Curacao might give me the shits. But I'm going to take that risk. I'm going to roll the dice because this does sound fucking amazing.
Double! Right, so we put the blue stuff in here. It's very blue in there now.
Your whispering
it's
is
blue,
creepy.
da-ba-dee-da-ba-da.
Don't need to know about your shits. Well, let me tell you something, Charlotte. As I bring this mic closer to
30
the
mil
camera.
of blue curacao. We're going to put 60 in because I'm making 2.
Charlotte, let me tell you about
Now-
my shits.
While he's talking about
And I
shits,
whisper into the mic.
let me tell you that we're going to put
Softly
fucking rum
but
in this thing.
aggressively.
We needed something that was going to make Romulan ale really fucking sing. And there's nothing like fucking rum.
She
This rum is
hates
so
when I do
funky.
that. Sean
I mean,
Connery.
their stuff will really fucking... Right, so we
The
need...
chat really likes Curacao, by the way.
Curacao. Oh yeah, I'm a big fan. Love it. And the blue stuff is beautiful, really good stuff. That's what's going to make it blue. And we're going to use the Smith & Cross's Jamaican rum. But we need 60 ml of it, so we're going to need 120 ml of it.
60 millibits.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go there. Ugh.
Okay. And then we need... Oh, more lime juice. Okay, can I put that away?
Welsh Nana would like to know, have we got fancy glasses for our Romulan ale? He's making me one too.
Yeah, I am. 60 ml lime.
60 ml is a solid measure, yeah. This is why I'm slightly fucked up my face tonight, because I've already had a good milliliterage. Even if it gives you the shits. Exactly, Charlotte. See? Oh. Rooster Beast, welcome. I'm glad somebody welcomed you because I missed your first comment. Welcome to the stream. I am 3 cocktails in.
And some simple syrup. So we basically put shitloads of pokey, funky rum in it. And then we put some curacao in it. And then we put the lime in it. And then we put the ice in it. And we've got simple syrup. Oh, God knows what this is going to be fucking like.
Too many to know what you're talking about.
What's that?
Sorry I'm a little late. I saw the notification about other stuff to attend to. Absolutely no need to apologise, Rooster Beast. We are 2 hours and 11 minutes in, and there is no signs of stopping. We are
Do we have beautiful glasses? Yes, we
through
do.
our list of shit to do on this broadcast. Oh no, good night. Oh my God. He does have epic glasses. I forgot. Those glasses. That colour. Holy shit.
I'm going to measure it out.
You're not going to open the door for your pizza? Magic Mike got me paranoid up in here. Look out the window.
Yeah. Right, just a bit of... I think there's a bit of...
No. There's no dickhead parked in the middle of the road with his hazards on, as is the British tradition of delivering food.
Okay. So.
It is nice glassware. Oh my God. Oh my God. This looks even more Romulan ale than the Romulan ale that Nova Charter had. Look how blue that is.
It's super blue, and whilst you can't tell these guys...
I'm going to have to Google a picture of Romulan ale just to compare now.
The glasses that I bought have actually got a blue tint to them.
Let me just go back to the big camera. Hang on. Stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my fucking God! That looks fucking amazing.
Okay.
Thank you very much, good sir.
Right, now God knows what it's like, but this has blue curacao, which is orange liqueur. It's an orange triple set.
Barney's purple, you dick.
Orange curacao, which is that orangey kind of Cointreau stuff. It's got rum in it, that pokey rum that I like, the Smith & Crosses. It's got lime juice.
You can smell that.
And it's got simple syrup. Now, what I will say about this is from the How to Drink website. He's a really great guy. The whole point of this...
Take glass to face.
According to the Federation who banned it, is that when there's a shot of Kirk, he takes a sip and he's like...
Oh, yeah, he is colourblind. Yeah. Yeah.
So apparently, it's meant to make you... Okay, let's just try it.
Mm-hmm. I understand why this is banned in the Federation. Right, let me just move closer to the laptop.
How do you know? I mean, I know
Romulan ale. There was no one outside, mate. No. Let's see what the... Oh, hang on, mate. You fucking got this.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hang on. Let me just get the... Right, hang on.
Can they see that?
No, they can't yet. They will.
They will.
Probably said 6 things on the chat while I've done that. Chrome.
Why would his gentleman's relatively the same colour as his skin?
Right. I'm just going to kill your chat for a minute because you're in the way, frankly. Get out of the fucking way, you bunch of dicks. Right, so this is Romulan ale.
Yeah.
This is actual... No, it's not. This is something that someone else made. But still, they've made it really blue as well.
They have.
Yeah. Cool. I like it, mate. I dig it.
It's basically...
How very dare you?
How very dare you?
There you go. You're back.
Oh,
Shut the
man,
fuck
I
up.
love this stuff.
Beats my Seville Orange and Persian Lime Gin.
Is that what you're drinking right now?
I
That sounds
mean,
amazing, mate.
Definitely.
Looks like copper sulfate solution. Yeah, no, it does. Man, any chance to be a science geek, eh?
Yeah. Shut up, science.
Good old Aldi. Yeah, Aldi's amazing. Yeah.
Right. To answer your previous question, Reese, I know you joined late, so I will explain to you. This was a cocktail of my own creation known as Daiquiri Sultana, which I made from sultana-infused white rum that I made, grape juice. Looks like Nova's Romulan Ale. It is Romulan Ale.
It
That
is
what we're
Romulan
doing,
Ale.
Justin.
Yes.
Thanks for coming back. It is Romulan Ale.
Yes, we
were
made it for
inspired
Nova.
by Nova's stream.
And what's in this is 60ml. Each of us have got 60ml of Smith & Cross's rum, Jamaican rum. It's really very potent.
There's the recipe for you.
Blue Curacao, which is, as I say, like triple sec. It's oranges. It's orange liqueur, but blue.
It's strong.
Smith & Cross Jamaican rum has a real buttery, fiery, funky taste. As I've
Fire
said
is right.
before, Smith & Cross is a really pokey drink.
60 millilitres, yeah.
60ml, yeah, 2 ounces of that, yeah.
Yeah, we in Britain say mil for millilitres because we're dicks.
Yeah.
I'll be happy with 30 mil.
That's fine. You could halve the whole thing. Lime juice.
Hang on, he's just suggested he'll have a drink at all.
Oh,
This
well,
is
that's
monumentous.
up to you. Yeah, no, feel free.
Do
Go
it.
for it. Yeah. Don't want to start you down a slippery slope, you know.
Well, we started him with the slippery slope of McDonald's at the beginning of the stream.
Oh, yeah, you're very
Now
suggestible, aren't you?
Now he's going to go and get out the...
Million Alex.
he's going to go and
Earlier
get
on.
the blue curacao out, which he obviously has in his cupboard as a non-drinker, and he's going to make himself some now.
We really must meet up, Magic Mike.
Absolutely.
I'm back in Belgium next week. That's not so
I'm
far
not,
from Amsterdam.
But Alex can put you in his boot and bring you home.
So, what do you think about this?
I
first
think it's
nose-
strong.
It is strong. The guy who makes this on How to Drink uses a different rum. I think he uses Planter's half and half rum. I don't really know what that is. This was the rum that I chose because it would give you the most chance of making that impression that
That
Kirk
it is banned
makes.
in the Federation.
Yeah, you need that impression. Was like
I
because he's
definitely have that impression.
perhaps people aren't allowed to go to Belgium because of the Corona shit.
Oh, no,
really?
of course. That's bullshit. 2 weeks ago when we suggested this, it was a thing. Now all of a sudden the world has fucked us up.
Both we were wearing dresses. And just I wish every day I
we
was
can do
wearing a
half
dress.
of that. Do you want to do a swirl, Alex?
You got to stick you just got to stick your feet up when you do the swirl, right?
Oh,
fuck up now.
Oh, where did that pen come from? Yes. For those not in the know, which is everyone but my wife.
My wife.
My 2.5, nearly 3-year-old daughter taught Alex to do a swirl yesterday.
That was wonderful.
And berated him because he would not swirl on one foot.
Swirl on
and
one
put his
foot.
foot in the air. To do it, and I can't do it here, there's not enough room, maybe I'll move over there. But to twirl appropriately, according to a 2-year-old, you must spin on one foot whilst the other foot is in the air and kind of bent like a flamingo. Where did that pen come from? We all know.
Yeah.
I'm wearing the shorts. It wasn't supposed to fall out of the leg.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, you're shorting it up, aren't you? Do you want to now, because we're doing a Star Trek thing, do you want to do the segment we like to call Don't Get Me Star Trek?
This was the plan.
I wonder if the music played.
Yeah, it did. They heard it. We didn't.
Thank God for that. So Don't Get Me Star Trek is where we get started on something about it, or we discuss at length something about Star Trek, because we all love Star Trek.
We haven't done this for a few weeks.
No, we haven't, but
This
we're
is
drinking the Romulan Ale.
A regular segment for Don't Get Me Started. Not so much for cocktails and bullshit.
No.
I thought Jez was screaming. Then you thought correctly. That was me.
So we're going to discuss...
I do feel a bit disappointed that I didn't hear the sting. So I'm just going to make it work for us.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool.
Play again.
That sounded like Barney Gumble.
Oh,
watch out for later, Rooster. He'll be coming back.
Because this is my podcast.
This is my podcast.
And I want to fucking hear myself
It's my
scream
kitty.
in tune.
It's good.
I nailed that in 2 takes.
How much was the?
It would have been 1 take, but I was too close to the microphone, and it caused feedback.
So we're going to talk about bartenders in Star Trek. People serving you drinks.
Now, when I discussed this with you earlier, I posited the 3 that came to mind.
Okay, which is
Nova's not here.
No, he's not.
So this may be the end of the list. If there are other obscure ones. Guinan is the obvious one.
Well done, Reese. Nice.
The ones I can think of, Guinan is one obvious one.
I can think of a
even
second.
more obvious one is
Quark?
correct. And the third, bartender / chef / morale officer.
Oh, no, stop. No, shut the fuck up.
Is Neelix.
Neelix.
So there you go. Reese fucking knows.
I know, but we're friends with Reese for a reason.
Yes, I am friends with Reese for a reason. He's actually a cool fucking dude. So,
Discuss.
Guinan, Quark, Neelix.
Who's your favourite out of
What
them?
do we think of those? Because as we change what we do on Don't Get Me Star Trek every fucking segment,
Yeah, we do.
today we are performing a battle royale. Who cocked it best? Who is the best bartender of the Star Trek universe?
It's a triple threat.
So, Reese, if you can think of any more, throw them in there, because those 3 that you mentioned were the 3 that I had.
Can't think of any others.
I can't think of any others.
I mean,
either.
they frequently go to bars, don't they? Do you remember that time when, like, in one of those episodes where you can't beat a bit of Whoopi Goldberg? Well, no, she is
No, you can't,
fantastic.
because that's illegal. Ed. Who's Ed?
Who's Ed the barman?
Ed the barman.
Fucking Ed, that guy, man.
That guy from that well-known Star Trek series.
Do you remember
Trek
in the
Ed.
episode Tapestry where we go back to see that time Q takes Picard back to that point where he gets
It was a
stabbed
Q
in
episode I skipped it.
Ah, shut up.
No, I did see that episode.
No, yeah. 'Cause no, he gets stabbed in a bar, but he's in a bar. Like, they're frequently in bars.
Yeah.
But they're just they're not nothing bars. They're not like run by. I think it was in Next Generation. They decided they wanted a place called 10 Forward.
Me, says Charlotte. I don't remember your cameo in Star Trek.
Charlotte, if you were
I would infinitely respect you more if you were a guest character in
Hey,
Star Trek.
bartender. Yeah, Guinan cropped up. I think they decided that there would be a place called 10 Forward.
Yes.
Where everyone could go. I don't think it's in the first season. I have a feeling they bring it in second or something like that. I don't think they start it off from the beginning.
Guinan's definitely not in the first season.
No. And they just go, hey, we need a bit of Whoopi Goldberg.
Definitely
what can she do?
17% sure she's not in the first season.
Ed was from the original series. There was an original series barman.
Oh.
I believe you. I believe you.
Oh, just in classic Inware with the actual facts. Yes, he was. There you go. Okay.
Where? What, on the Enterprise?
I was being a flippant motherfucker, as is the tradition with me talking.
I'll admit, I never really watched the original.
No, I haven't either. Your dad watched it. Fair enough.
My dad watched that.
I
my
haven't
dad
managed
too.
to actually get through the original series. As much of a Star Trek fan I am, original series does not provide buoyancy for my boat, if you'll catch the expression.
It's terrible. So
It's
can you
not
tell us
good.
more in chat about what Ed is? Was he
Okay,
a barman on the Enterprise?
So is Ed going to beat out any of our top 3 that we've currently named in Guinan, Quark, and Neelix?
Well, then
Alex and Jez will like it.
I see. Is that a poke at us for being old? Is that what Mike is doing? Because he's suggesting, or like it because it's old, or like it because it's terrible.
I think he might be.
I don't know. You have to clarify, Mike.
I don't even know how old Mike is, as we've got to know him over the last.
I think Mike's
month
like.
or so.
Hey, by the way, that's a fun game. I reckon Mike's 26 years old.
I was going to say mid-20s as well. Yeah, I'm going to go with 24. Mike, if you'd like to reveal,
You
or
don't
at
have
least,
to say how old you
or
are.
at least throw out how.
I'm 29. Oh, okay.
29,
Yeah.
Anyway, back to.
Oh, this fucking.
Okay, so Ed doesn't get a look in, even though he exists. 30 on
Ed
the
is an
3rd
old
of
white
April.
guy,
Well,
like Ed Harris.
it's all down there from there, mate.
Mm-hmm.
No, all downhill.
But was
from
he?
there.
Where was he the bartender of? Was he a bartender on the Enterprise? Because it's like they went to lots of different.
They did have a mess hall. All the not Klingons
Because
that looked like humans with hairy
It wasn't.
eyebrows.
It wasn't like the original series stayed in one place. They went to lots of different planets. They hadn't worked out how to do a through plot. So,
No, but they did have their own mess hall.
so maybe he worked there.
There wasn't a bar there though.
No.
It was just tables.
Here's the thing. I think that the people that ran Next Generation thought.
No clue. Justin Classic has emptied all of his Star Trek knowledge into
But
this
thank
stream.
you very much for playing.
Very much appreciated though.
Guinan, obviously, they thought we need a bit of Whoopi Goldberg. Let's make her the barman. or the bar woman in this case, the bartender. Let's make her the bartender, and she can be slightly wise. She can be like an old sage, and we won't really properly understand it until we watch the episode Time's Arrow, and we realise that she was back on Earth all along.
Do you like Guinan?
Not really.
No, I don't really like her either.
I
was
never
fine with
really-
her until the point that we got to the Borg kind of stuff. And she just lost her shit every time there was any kind of mention of the Borg. And it's like, all right, we fucking get it, Guinan. You don't like the Borg.
No one likes the Borg.
Like-
It's like someone said, I really fucking hate COVID. And we're like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
We all hate COVID.
You know, genocide, you know, any shit thing that's happened in this world, they don't really fucking like that. No
She's
fucking shit, Guinan.
Guinan was
We're
like,
there with you. Shut the fuck up.
like, Guinan was like, yeah, but it happened to my race.
I'm going to eat my grape. I'm so disgusted.
Eat it. But there's a bit in an episode called Q Who, which is a Q episode, and Q...
This guy's only watched the fucking Q episodes.
I do love them. But it's the episode with Guinan where Q turns up, I think, and basically sees Guinan, and he turns to Picard and says something like, I can get rid of her for you. You don't want her. You don't want her race on your ship. You don't want her on this ship. Suggesting there's something between the Q continuum and Guinan that we don't know about. And then Guinan does this, right? She goes like this, like she's got some defense mechanism. And I'm like, did the writers write this in, hoping we one day might no, right. Resistance is futile. The COVID will get you. There's a point, but I guess I'm trying to say is they seem to write something to suggest
We
that
are COVID-19.
Guinan could have fought off the Q at some point, but they never ever got
We will
down
live
to it.
amongst you, but not really be threatening unless you treat us with absolute disdain like the fucking Prime Minister
Can
of
I
this
just
country
say-
does. Resistance is futile.
There's only one winner of this. Can we cut to it? It's obviously Quark. Quark is fucking incredible. What a character Quark is.
Right, but I'm with you. Yes, you're right. The ultimate leader is Quark, but I'm gonna throw out there that Neelix is a lot better than you were ever gonna give him credit for.
Well,
I know you hate Neelix
I do hate
unfairly,
Neelix.
and I'm glad that Eddie Stone is not here for this conversation because he's a.
Neelix is a... I don't know
Wow.
where that's going, man. I
Well,
don't think you can say that.
I don't really like that. Honestly,
Don't think you can say that.
Yeah, no,
Neelix is fat.
we're
I
not.
don't think he's that fat.
We're not down with that on this.
Neither is the
Just
stream.
going to throw that out there, and yeah,
Neelix is just... I think he's kind of... But what I will say about
Neelix is sexy too. He's got the whiskers.
What I will say about
He's got the
Neelix is
whiskers.
that it's unfair of me because I watched all of Deep Space Nine and 2 seasons of Voyager.
Okay,
So
that's
maybe
more than I thought you'd.
Maybe
watched.
Neelix gets better.
Let's go for the hairy rat then. Yes, right. Okay, so I love Neelix exactly, and that's Karis because you have watched all of Star Trek Voyager. Because you are a sensible, reasonable, normal person.
It's a terrible show.
Everyone that hates Voyager has not fucking watched Voyager.
That's because we
Watch
stopped.
Voyager.
Yeah, we stopped.
Watch the whole fucking thing.
Why would you keep going? It's like, I've got a friend of mine at work, and she says to me, like, I will watch 2 episodes of a show, like whatever the show might be. And if in 2 episodes it doesn't capture me, I move on. And in fairness, in these day and age where we've got so much choice, if you watch 2 episodes of The
Then
Boys...
you're in for a treat, Charlotte. Go and start Star Trek Voyager tomorrow, and you will be...
Then you can thank him later.
You will be... Words that do not come to my brain.
It's so... He
because
loves it so
alcohol.
much. Also, Voyager is 10,000% worth watching.
Charlotte, I'm going to mute you.
You've got to remember...
I'm going to mute you for 5 minutes.
You've got to remember...
Until
leave
you-
her alone.
Um,
Leave her alone. Give her a sub.
I don't know how to do it. I've never actually done it. I've never actually, I can't even get rid of this thing that
Right, it's gone now.
I've clicked on your name and I don't
It's
even
all
know how
got,
to
now
get
we've
rid
got
of
Roman
it.
the Nail back on the screen. What we'll say is that it came out at the same time as
Ban? No. Time out, that's what I want. Right, there you go. You're timed out.
That's outrageous. What, just because she doesn't want to watch
Because you don't want
Voyager?
Move.
A show that went ultimately nowhere.
Fucking Twitch, man. How do you do anything on this fucking
Have
platform?
I given you too much alcohol?
No, I've had too much Twitch. Move! Seriously, how do you move this shit?
You better add her as a friend or she's never going to go.
I don't know how to move this out of the way.
Is that bottom thing at the bottom, the tick? Can we
Oh,
just...
hang on. There's more chat than I could fit.
Jez is...
Fighting with Twitch.
He is. What I will say is I feel that Voyager does not hold up to Deep Space Nine. I never bothered with it. And plus, remember, Babylon 5 was out at the same time. Babylon 5 is better than
Close.
Voyager.
There's a close button. I found the close
Thank
button.
God for that.
Fucking stupid. Fucking.
Like, here's the thing. Can we get back on track here?
Hang on.
Never seen Babylon 5. Yeah, you should watch that.
Okay. 20 messages were deleted by a moderator. What? Is because I timed out her? It's deleted everything she said. Yeah, it did.
I have to say, can I just say?
Yeah, well, untime out Charlotte because I don't know how to do that. Thank you. Right.
Please say what you're going to say. Well, hey,
yes,
Paris!
the podcast. What's up, guys?
Yes!
Paris, I'm so glad you're here.
Ooh, hey, was that a knock on the door? Was somebody at the door?
Maybe.
Yes, they were.
Thank you, Karis. Charlotte, I would apologise, but that's not really how I roll. This is how I roll. Glad you're able to make it. How's it going?
Paris, you've joined us just in time to watch us eat pizza. That's the kind of stream you come
You're
into.
an idiot. Yes, I am. Many will accuse me of being drunk right now, but no, I'm just fucking stupid. I'm just fucking stupid.
So pleased that Paris
I can't
is here.
remove her timeout. She just has to live it out. Right.
Well, she's back.
Reset. 2 things I need to say.
One,
Paris, glad you're here. We've already name dropped you earlier in the segment.
no, we're pleased you're
Known
here.
as This Is Happening. Talking about Crash 4 that you
Streamed
were
last
nailing
night.
last night.
Yeah,
until
we
I fell
watched you
asleep.
do that and we talked about you.
I was asleep before.
And by the way,
finished.
I would have raided straight into you, but I finished just like 2 minutes.
Yeah, that was so
It
annoying.
was so annoying.
That's
It was
so
like,
annoying. We raided. We were like, oh, no one.
Who should we raid?
No one we know is online. So, oh fuck.
We better raid someone
Let's
random.
raid someone playing the same game. So we did that. Oh my god, was this girl?
She was so
dull.
She was so dull.
She was fucking dull.
And then
as soon as we were like, this girl's shit, let's fucking close that. Like,
You
Paris
started.
ENT is online.
We're like,
oh.
Right, so where am I going to put this?
We could have raided Paris and his mega energy. But
We'll always have Paris.
But no.
Paris. What I love about Paris is his Batman spinning head. It's like,
Yes.
I'm like, oh my god, I've got to be
Like-
more like Paris.
The thing is, right, people that know me know that I'm not a big fan of dogs, puppies, canines of any way.
Yeah.
But I'm so addicted to his fucking puppy, like, chat redeem. It's so fun.
It is cool.
I can't even express how much I enjoy his puppy fucking...
Thing.
Love that so much. So, Paris, glad you're here.
Oh, that's fine.
Glad you could take part in this stream. This is all about us, though. Hey, I don't think anything's truly about us.
Right.
Right.
That's
Pizza
your
has
pizza.
arrived. We are in the middle of deciding, for those who have just joined us, who is the best... Thank you. That's a really good placement.
Yeah.
Who is the best bartender in the Star Trek universe? We've already decided it's Quark, but I'm giving Alex a hard time for not even fucking considering Neelix.
No, I mean, does he serve drinks? He's more of a cook, isn't he?
He is more of a chef, but as the wonderful fucking non-human being that he is,
Yes.
he will go out of his way to please everyone and provide anything that they need, and that includes beverages. So he is there with as many different types of coffee as Captain Janeway needs. He is there with drinks when Tom Paris is there. It's like, I would like to do a X fucking random reenactment of this thing from history. There is everything you need. I will make all of the food, all of the canapes. Neelix is awesome. So if you acknowledge that Neelix is awesome, I will go ahead and agree that Quark is the best bartender in the Star Trek universe.
Neelix is awesome.
There we go. Quark is the best bartender of the Star Trek universe. And let me tell you why.
I'm going to eat a pizza.
As I have rewatched Star Trek Deep Space Nine, I didn't realise until this rewatch how much Quark evolves as a character in terms of bringing him closer to humanity rather than being a Ferengi. Because I just watched the episode where he thinks he's going to die.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he offers his body for sale, or discs of his body for sale on the Ferengi market. What's his name? Liquidator Brunt. Played by the guy who plays Weyoun, who's in everything, who's also in Star Trek Enterprise, is the Andorian guy. You know who I'm talking about. Jeffrey Combs. comes and says, "Yeah, I know you're not actually dying, but contract is a contract. Here for the discs of your body. Fuck you."
Yeah.
And he, at that point, gives up all of the Ferenginess. And that's when you realise that everyone on the station really wants Quark there. Because after he's been stripped of all of his assets,
Yeah.
the station is there to give him everything he needs to reopen the bar, but without saying, "Here's the charity."
Yeah.
And even let him charge storage for the furniture that is replenishing his bar after all of his furniture was confiscated.
I need to watch all this again.
Like,
So it's more of the movie. Well, they
hey,
never.
this isn't the movies. This is Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Yes,
and
Deep
if
Space
you are
Nine.
only going to watch one Star Trek series, it is Deep Space Nine.
Deep Space Nine.
It is. It honestly is. Deep
Dropping
Space
in
Nine.
jazz shows, loving it, Paris.
I need to change that so it drops more than one emoji at a time. I didn't know that you could do that.
What I will
until
say
I went to other people's streams.
Is that I probably should watch a bit more Voyager. Maybe I should watch Voyager. Race down Deep Space Nine.
See, everyone is dropping this third person thing that I didn't know you could do tonight.
How do you do it? Do you put it in asterisks?
It's either exclamation me or /me. Mike told us earlier. Already forgotten.
Well, we've been drinking a lot, and we are 2 hours and 36 in.
See, and you can put things in speech marks so that you don't actually do it.
Now, to catch you guys up and catch you up, especially Paris, to let you know what we're doing here. This is my flat. You're welcome, by the way.
I'm gonna eat some pizza.
Have some pizza while I elaborate.
I know you really carefully put this here.
No, just pick it up and put it where you want.
But that's way away from me.
That's fine.
And I'm gonna put it
Yeah. And like I explained earlier, Alex, capital Alex. Yeah, I know, but that was like 2 hours ago, man. I've been drinking like 3 cocktails. Give me a break. It's like, I can't believe you remember that very specific thing that flew past in the
Do you
chat.
remember that thing that happened 6 months ago? I told you very
can't
specifically
believe-
in 0.37 seconds. Hey, yes you did.
Yes, no, it's back. No, I can't believe that very specific thing I said once that flew up in the chat and you missed 2 hours ago.
Nova
Come on,
Charter.
fucking son of a bitch.
We're doing that thing where we just exclaim to the chat rather than reading out the chat for other people. But yes, Nova Charter, you didn't miss the Romulan ale. It's still here.
Is
You missed the
in a
making
big
of it.
Glass. Hey!
I
hope your stream went well.
I was going to say I have mixed feelings because the fact that you're back means that your stream is over. But the fact that you're back also makes me happy. So I have mixed feelings about this. I hope your stream went really well. I hope that you got all the love that you deserve because you're both fucking awesome people.
You need to keep the food close, says Paris. You've got to be right. You've got to get this. You've got to get that food close to you.
Paris fucking knows, man. He fucking knows.
We do 2 podcasts, one of which is called Don't Get Me Started, which is a ranty podcast where we rant about fucking anything you tell us to rant about. And that's every Wednesday from here, from my lovely flat. And we've extended over into the kitchen because every other Saturday, myself and Captain Brilliant do a show called Cocktails and Bullshit. So because he's in Greece, we've put both podcasts together, just to let you know, if you didn't know that, Paris, that we decided to make it a ranty cocktail podcast. And one of the things we decided to do, because Nova is a Star Trek-y kind of fan, you've joined us just as we're at the end of discussing who the very best Star Trek bartender was.
Quark.
Hey, you're very kind, Paris. Thank you very much. Welcome in, effectively, into our pizza and cocktail land, basically. So that's what we're doing. So it's a bit of a mix-up of both, and we're having a good time. Yeah, it is the best smushing together ever.
Can I take a moment to just say we've got one of the best fucking communities on Twitch? Hey, it's a community with my name on it, so you can say that all you want.
It is true.
We made a real name for ourselves. And everyone who has anything to do with the Jazz Show Network, like the legitimate brotherhood and sisterhood, we're just trying well, and I love it.
Little cute girl says, I think it went well. I'm sure it did go well. I want to know what you cooked or you baked, you made something.
Yeah, there was a vote. I voted on it. The thing I voted for won. Can't remember where it is. Oh, okay. We're reopening this fucking debate. Because Novichar says, well, Bones was the best bartender.
Oh, shit. I didn't think about what, because he
bartended?
Did he? He bought
what you
some
missed is that
he got Romulan ale for
we and the chat pretty much unanimously decided we couldn't actually get through the original series. It's mostly unwatchable. And so we went straight into Guinan. The top 3 we named as Guinan, Quark, and Neelix.
Yeah.
I know how you feel about Voyager, and fuck you, I don't want to know how you feel about Voyager. So let's hear about Bones. I want to hear this argument.
While you're doing that, I just need to quickly grab a pen because I know there's a segment coming up.
Oh yeah. Charlotte, why are you dropping things on the Discord? I'm streaming. I can't read that. Bones would pour Jim a drink. You'll see later. You're right. We'll see later. Ah, yes. That's true. Don't beat Quark, though. I'm just going to throw that out there. Quark developed from... You see it in Star Trek Beyond as well? Yeah. So, Quark developed from... I'm going to exploit you and take your money, and I'll occasionally give you a drink, to... I am the ultimate human bartender. Come into my bar. I will hear all your troubles, and if you buy something, great. If you don't, I please to aim. I think I can cope with it being Quark. Good, because I'm not giving you a choice, really, Reese. If I'm being brutally honest about it, we've decided, and that is the word.
It is decided. I should probably do a rewatch of Deep Space Nine because it is fucking wonderful. Bones would pour Jim a drink.
That was the thing. I watched DS9 when it was on, but I was young then, and I couldn't afford to finish my Sky subscription.
Yeah.
So I was in that kind of horrible thing where it had aired on Sky, but I didn't see it, and it had already aired on the BBC because I had left enough time for it. So I didn't see the 7th season when it was on. And then I rewatched it a few years ago. But at that time in my life, I was in a bad time in my life and things were horribly depressive and loads of people had died and things were bad. So while I watched it for the first time and really enjoyed it, and loved especially the ending, I don't much care for endings of TV shows, as you well know. But DS9 hit the landing.
Yes.
So I felt like I needed to give it a third go, and that's where I'm at now. I've just crossed into the 5th season of DS9, which, if I'm to bullishly push my opinion into the Star Trek universe, the 5th season of Star Trek Deep Space Nine is the best of all of these.
It is really good.
The 5th season is fucking amazing.
Man, and this pizza's fucking amazing.
Honestly, all Star Trek is pretty great except for Voyager. And this is where we will always differ, Nova. You know, I love you.
Not me.
I love you deeply. But fuck you. You are wrong.
So,
have you watched all of Voyager?
We need pizza. We all need pizza. That's why we ordered it.
That the people who don't like Voyager have not actually fucking watched Voyager from start to finish. Reese asks what we think of Discovery. I'm enjoying Discovery.
I love it.
I really don't understand Voyager hate at all. I know. I fucking know. Soro, I'm there with you. I don't get it. Because fundamentally,
no one says
it's part of the fucking formulaic nature of Star Trek. It is, we're going out into the world, finding new shit, and fucking looking at it and exploring that in a Star Trek-y kind of fucking way. That's what fucking Voyager is.
I haven't got a problem with the concept. I just don't think they do.
They found some really fucking new places that no one's ever fucking been before. That is the new intro to Star Trek. Space, the final frontier. It's fucking far away. We've never fucking been there before. Let's fucking look at it. That's the new intro. That is Voyager.
That sounds fine to me. I just don't think I don't think the stories are very good.
The stories are very good.
I'll watch it again.
Do.
Now, that was Don't Get Me. We got Star Trek.
Do
you want to play your Don't Get Me Star Trek thing again one more time just to close the segment off?
If you insist.
I've never known us get so Star Trek. I don't think it was the Gateway at all. We can't. Oh man, we can't stop talking about it. Well, hey, I give the chat what they want. I don't think. Picard was fun because Picard was in it, but I don't think the story was very good on that either.
I will repeat what I said in a previous Don't Get Me Started. Picard was fantastic until it finished and you looked back at the whole thing.
Yeah, that's very true.
It was great when you were watching it week on week on week as it was released.
No, but Jerry Ryan was in it.
Hey.
This is my point.
If you are going to covet the Jerry Ryan, you will spell correctly the Jerry Ryan. It is with a J.
I'm tipsy. Woo! Charlotte, what are you tipsy on? Was it the crazy sweet diabetes-esque cocktail you drank? That's what I want to know. The candy cane and whatever it was, custard cream.
But to close out the Star Trek conversation and not go back to it, because this is not a Star Trek podcast.
No, but you do love it, so fair enough.
This Romulan ale is fucking strong.
Yeah, it should be.
And I can definitely taste the rum.
Good. Hey, bartender.
Right. How much water do you drink to make you tipsy? I have our topic for the next Don't Get Me Star Trek.
Okay.
Because I genuinely want to know what you feel about it. But maybe you should watch a bit of DS9 again.
Okay.
Before you do that.
Okay.
I really want us to do a Trek podcast. I know. And there's somebody in
Nova's nailing it. Leave it to Nova.
Yeah, no, I mean, the Starfleet Escape podcast is amazing.
Know your lane. Do you know what I mean? We all have to have a thing.
We're not going to get better than that because he and Eric and other Eric really deep dive it and go far deeper than I could ever do.
Yeah.
But
you're turning into a Romulan. Are you turning into a Romulan?
No, I'm not nearly suspicious enough for a Romulan.
You're totally sus.
When are we going to cameo on this on his podcast?
Hey. Yeah, whenever he wants us there, basically.
What was I saying?
I think you finished. No, you were saying that if there's one thing you wanted to ask me about Deep Space Nine, I should watch Deep Space Nine a bit more because what you wanted to know was how I felt about
a certain character.
Yes, and you never got there.
Okay. Haha, you were totally sus. No, what I was saying
super sus
is we have discussed the Star Trek podcast, but in our group, in our network, we could not do a Star Trek podcast without a certain person.
Oh, yes.
Who will not do any podcast that involves swearing. So that's both
because
of
his job and his role prevents him from really kind of jumping into it like this for fear that the people in his job
of reprisal.
Yeah, yes,
they are the Romulans.
Yeah,
and if he swears, they will end him.
Yeah, he will. He would be a good person to get on. He's really good. He watched it.
Yeah.
By the way, he's watched everything. You've all watched everything again. I've only watched this stuff once.
He is at Nova Charter levels of like knowledge and deep diving-ery. But yeah, if you just want a Star Trek podcast that deep dives and makes you think, oh fuck, I didn't even fucking think of that. It's the Starfleet Escape podcast on the Four Eyed Radio Network, featuring Nova Charter, Eric Berry, and Eric Dewey. I love it. I really, genuinely love it.
Now, I'm loving the fact that we ordered pizza.
I'm loving the fact that...
Which I snuck in earlier when you were doing your sultana, your daiquiri sultana.
Mm-hmm.
Rushed off, ordered some pizza so we could bring it in and, you know.
Hey, dude. I would even go as far as saying you need to go back and look at some of the old episodes. Because that's what I did. Like, my first conversation with Nova Charter was... I just randomly, unsolicitedly messaged him. He's like, hey, I'm doing a road trip. I would like to listen to some of your old episodes about this subject.
Oh, really?
Hit me up. And he was like, yeah, sure. This, and this. I'm like, great.
See you later.
It was fucking amazing. My trip up to Captain Soro and to Convention Land was amazing.
I'm doing quite well with this. I'm very pleased that I bought these glasses earlier. We think they're particularly... Star Trek-y, I guess. Big, long stem, stupid glasses. They were on sale as well. I found them 4 for £14, and I was like, oh, I don't need 4. And I found 2 of them on sale for £2 each. I was like, yes, I'll have those. So, thank you very much for joining us. We have been going on for almost 3 hours, and I think we should do the next segment.
You mean you think we should get the fuck on with it?
Well, no, I don't, I'm happy. Do you know what me? Always be chatting. I'll chat until you tell me to stop. Okay. So, I don't care.
Drinkity drink, drinkity drink. Drinkity drink, drinkity drink. Drinkity drink, drinkity drink, drinkity drink. Drinkity drink.
It's that time again when we play that game that you love, Drinkity Drink, the game where I am going to read out five times. Amazing vocals, Karis. Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely. Karis supplying the vocals for that one, not the Barney Gumble burp. That wasn't her.
No, that was the only bit that was her.
That was your only bit. I'll read out 5.
The rest of it was me.
Different, very beautiful singing voice, old chap. 5 different situations, but part of them have been blanked out because I drink too much and I can't remember them. And so you, the wonderful chat, have to compete. Now, we don't have 2 people. Normally we have Captain Brilliant and the guest. So 2 weeks ago, we had Captain Brilliant. You're right there.
Yep.
Captain Brilliant.
I'm fine.
Versus Welsh Nana, right? And they competed against each other. And they had to compare to what Jez had written. But we don't have any of these people. So what I've done is I have written them and I have got an answer to them, okay? So the way it's going to work is that Jeremy is going to play. He did the line now, do a spinneroonie. By the way, I've been saying it the whole time and no one has said it's a spinneroonie. What in the blue hell is a spinneroonie? Rooster Beast, I'm glad you knew. I'm glad you knew.
2001 knowledge there.
Really pleased. I say it loads. No one ever says anything. So I've got 5. Now, how do you want to do this? Do you want to go up against one person? You want to pick someone to play against each time?
I think maybe with how interactive the chat are being tonight,
yes.
Yeah, then yes. Of the 5 rounds, I will take on 5 different people from the chat.
5 people. Okay. So who wants to play the game? Just say if you want to play.
So explain how that works for me again. For me more than them because my brain has died.
So what's going to happen is I have 5 sections. I'm going to read it out. You're going to pick one.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to write it down.
I have an answer here. I have the answers. The one that I came up with in my brain. You've got to match me. Okay,
we both have to match you.
You both got to match me. Okay, I have the answers. So effectively,
you're playing the me role.
I'm playing the you role.
Gotcha.
Yes, correct. So what's going to happen? Me. Yep. Okay.
you're
Welsh Nana's in. Yeah. Research is in. Yeah.
That's 2.
Yeah.
Get in
if
there
you want to play
guys.
the game, say you want to play the game. Karis is going to play. That's 3. Who wants to play the game?
It's coming thick and fast, folks.
You got 5. You've got 2 more spots to play the game. Drinkity drink. Yeah. Nova's in. Nova's in the 4th.
He's not quite as committal as everybody else.
Sure, why not?
All right.
Yeah, why not?
Fine. Yeah. Bunch of fucks.
Okay, cool. Okay, well, I know what I'm going to pick for him then.
There you go. See? That's how you fucking respond, Nova.
Now,
learn from your wife. Right.
Okay, so now the way it's going to work is I'm going to read it out, and I'm going to pick these people in the order they picked. And you have to match with me. Okay, so the person that matches gets a point. So really, chat...
What are points? No, I'm not gonna...
Prizes! If the chat is working as a team. So you 5 that have just picked are the chat team. All right? So you're trying to win each individual. It's like a penalty shootout. Each of you have to come up and take on Jeremy.
Sounds an awful lot like soccer to me.
I know. Okay. So Welsh Nana...
I'm double parked. I need to fix this.
Okay. So we're going to read these out. And so Welsh Nana against you. And then it's going to work out that way. We'll see how it goes. Go chat team! Yes, indeed. Now, if the chat team beats Jeremy, he has to do a drink.
I've done enough drink, mate, I'll be honest.
No, I'm just saying it because that's what we say. Jeremy, if you win...
I did have a soft drink that you moved. I don't know where that's gone.
I think it ran out. That's why I moved it. But you can have more. I'll go and get you another one after this. Right. Let us do Welsh Nana. I hope you're paying attention, okay? Welsh Nana. Okay. Let's play the game. I've got to work out who's... By the way, I should work out what the order is. It's going to be...
Do you want me to scroll?
No, yeah,
oh, no, it's right there.
It's right there. It's okay. You doing the theme, and then it's going to be a little cute girl. Okay.
I have a can of the good Rev James primed and ready. That is a can of Brains Brewery beer for those of you who do not live in Wales.
Okay.
Which is most of you.
Okay, for yourself, for everyone can join in, but it's Welsh Nana that I really want to hear from on to the answer to this. Okay,
let's play the weakest link.
Let's play Drunkity Drink. Okay, after 2 years of yoga, Paul was so fit, he could finally put his blank in his ear. After 2 years of yoga, Paul was so fit, so agile, he could finally put his blank in his ear. What is that?
I shouldn't look at the chat, should I?
Oh, well, no, don't.
Yeah,
No.
I won't.
Okay. Welsh Nana. I'm going to get close, okay? Welsh Nana. Okay? After 2 years of yoga, Paul was so fit, he could put his blank in his ear. Okay, right, thank you very much. Okay.
I forgot the answer.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can bring this down now.
Okay.
Ha!
Okay.
That's not a spoiler at all.
Okay. After 2 years of yoga, Paul was so fit, he could finally put his cock in his ear, says Welsh Nana. What do you say?
Ding, 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 ding,
You've
ding,
matched...
ding, 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 ding. Cockity cock.
Cockity cock. Right, basically, you've matched each other, which is amazing, but doesn't help, because the actual
Defeats
answer
you.
I put down...
Oh, you said cock.
No, she said cock.
You say cock too.
No, I didn't.
Right.
I haven't got to that yet. I put, after 2 years of yoga, Paul was so fit, he could finally put his foot in his ear. He could put his foot in his ear. He was good at it. What are you talking about? Cock. Outrageous. I think it should just have been you two compete against each other to match as chat people. Yeah, we considered that, but then it was kind of like we'd have to work out all the various different bits. It was quite hard to do.
Me and you, Welsh Nana. Fuck this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Foot.
So, foot. He could put his foot. What's wrong with you? Cock. I'm not going to write that. That's rude.
I can put my foot in my ear and I haven't done yoga. I can't put my cock in my ear.
No. Can you put your...
I can put my foot in my
You
ear.
can't put your foot in your ear.
Oh.
No, can't put it. No, we're not doing... Okay, maybe you can put his foot in his ear. Well, fair play. Point taken. Or you didn't get any points for that. Let's play against Reese. Okay, next one.
Rooster like that. Hey.
Woo! Let's
If you give
play
me 10 bits to put my foot in my ear, what would you give me if I can work up the
other one.
nimbleness to put my cock in my ear? That's got to be worth 15.
Okay. The next one we're going to play with Reese. You can all play. You can all jump in
At
this
least you
stuff.
tried. Just noticed that.
At least you try. Cockity cock, cockity cock, cockity cock, cockity cock. Cock was probably better.
Right, who am I against this time?
You're against Reese.
So what's the score now? Because I'm confused.
Well, streams. The chat has got 0 because they didn't match with me, and you've got 0 because you didn't match with me because it was foot. It was foot. He couldn't put his foot. You didn't match, but I mean, you're all real winners because you agreed with each other. I didn't see what anybody else wrote. Okay, question number 2 for Drinkity Drink. Okay, Reese. I hope you're paying attention.
Not looking at the chat.
Rushing home on a rainy night, Josephine sneezed so hard, her blank turned inside out. Alex is the real loser here. Well, that's possibly true. Rushing home on a rainy night, much like this when we're here in Storm Alex. Josephine sneezed so hard, her blank turned inside out. We've got... you guys. Rushing home on a rainy night, Josephine sneezed so hard, her Reese... Okay, thank you very much from Reese, yes. So I'm going to go to you first so I can just tell you what he said, right? So, rushing home on a rainy night, Josephine sneezed so hard, her tits turned inside out.
Oh dear.
But
That's
as
a
you'll
good
see,
answer,
Reese
Reese.
said her anus turned inside. She sneezed
good
so
answer.
hard. Unfortunately, I said rushing home on a rainy night, rainy night, Josephine sneezed so hard, her umbrella turned inside out. She had an umbrella on her.
Right, so chat, the 3 who are remaining to play, let's all take note that Alex's answers are shite. And so we need to be shite in our answers.
Okay. Are you telling me that I need to redo the last 3 ones to sync up with what you're talking about?
If you want this game to go anywhere, yeah. See previous comment about Alex being the news. Yeah, I think Alex is going to be drinking at the end of this game.
You guys.
I got this!
Okay.
I thought she was driving.
Okay, who's next up? Keris. Okay. Okay.
Definitely in Karis's mind.
Keris. Right. Okay. Keris.
Speaking of ears, I've had my penis in.
Woo!
Woo! 10 points for the effort.
Styling and profiling. Keris. One-legged Bill, the pirate.
I need to not look at the chat.
One-legged Bill the pirate is so cheap. Instead of a parrot, he's got a blank on his shoulder instead. One-legged Bill the pirate is so cheap. Instead of a parrot, he's got a blank on his shoulder instead. Think. Keris. One-legged Bill. One-legged Bill.
If I match with Karis, this is going to be the greatest answer of all.
The one-legged Bill the pirate is so cheap. Instead of a parrot, he's got a
Chav girl.
He's got a chav girl on his shoulder instead. But Keris said he has a pineapple.
A what now?
I know.
Says the American. Chav. Think Jersey Shore. Think Snooki and Co. That be a chav, but with more Burberry.
Okay.
Budgie. Yeah, Budgie's probably the obvious answer.
The answer here is Budgie. Yeah. That's what I put. It was Budgie.
Right. Obvious it is for the last two.
I'm playing it like actual blankety blank. It's
not blankety blank.
It's drinkety drink.
It's drinkety
No,
drink.
I know, but like I supply. That's the point. I provide the normal ones, and you all provide the stupid ones. That's if we all provide the stupid ones. There's no. What's a budgie? It's a budgerigar. It's like a children's.
What's a budgie?
It's like a child's bird they have in a cage.
Sure, you have budgies in the States.
Yeah, it's a little bird that you keep when you're a kid. And it is, I should say, the most obvious response.
Like Tweety Pie? Tweety Pie is a budgie.
Yeah, Tweety Pie's a budgie. Is he canary? Oh God, I don't know. Right. Okay. No one's winning at all here. Let's hope. We'll bring in Nova. We're going to bring in Nova. Don't worry, Nova. I've got one for you. All right?
Oh God, Nova's going to get this with you.
No.
No, he is.
No,
He's going to get this with you. Right.
Right. Okay. Now you've got to think about it. Okay.
Think normal, Jazz. Think normal.
Okay, Nova, you ready? Here we go. I wrote this one just for you.
Budgie decline a helicopter.
Budgie decline a helicopter. I love this. I'm sure. Right. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. Question 4. It's the warp core, Captain, said Scotty. She canna take it. I had to find a different fuel. Instead of dilithium, I used blank instead.
Oh God, Nova's going to get this right.
It's the warp core, Captain, said Scotty. She canna take it. I had to find a different sort of fuel instead. Instead of dilithium, I used blank instead. What did he use?
I fucking nailed this. I'm just throwing it out there. I fucking nailed this.
How are you doing, Nova?
Nova.
What is he going to use instead? He hasn't done.
Fucking got this.
I love you so much, Nova. Okay, what have you put?
Can you read?
Oh, yeah, read it. Yeah. It's the warp core, Captain, said Scotty. She canna take it. I had to find a different fuel instead. Instead of dilithium, I used
Romulan ale.
Romulan ale instead.
Oh, fuck off, Nova.
Romulan ale.
Quantum singularity. That's such the normal answer.
I love that you answered quantum singularity. Romulan ale.
Romulan ale.
Romulan ale.
Romulan ale. It's what the... No, it isn't what the Romulans use. They use ale. Piss. Ope cum. Oh, I Thanks for that.
I'm going to eat this pizza. I'm going to do number 5. It's 1-0.
I'm not on a board anymore. I rage quit my board.
It's just there.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
10 for the board throw. Man, nailing this October.
Okay, little cute girl. Last
Thanks,
one.
Rooster.
See if you can make it a tie. This is a very British
Hang on a
question.
second. Little cute girl. Gotta know.
I might change my
Do you think like your husband or like us? I gotta know this in advance. Are we thinking conventional thought or a little cracked in the head thought?
I don't know.
No, that doesn't answer my question in any way.
Okay. Now, before we carry on,
I do think like your husband. No. Okay, right. Is that what we went with? Hoping for crazy. I don't think like no child.
Okay.
Right, we're in business.
Now
Let's
listen.
finish this off.
This is the last question, but it's a very British question, so we have to work on you with this.
Wrong with the nail.
I'm in the now.
It should have been wrong with the nail. You know it should have been wrong with the nail.
Right. So this one is. Well, I'm going to read it out, and you're going to see it. Okay, right. The vicar. I don't know if you have vicars in America.
The pastor.
The pastor. The
No,
pastor.
not pasta.
Pastor.
Not things there with tuna.
Pastor.
Pasta.
Pastor.
Yeah.
Okay. The priest. The local priest, the local vicar, is looking forward to judging the village vegetable contest.
Oh my god.
He can't wait to get his hands on Mrs. Jones's blanks. Pastor. The holy man, yeah.
No, wait. I've got a match with you, really, haven't I?
Yes, you do. The vicar, it doesn't really matter what he could be any member of the society.
Any member of the clergy.
Yeah, okay. Any member of the clergy is
Ah.
looking forward to judging the village vegetable contest. There's going to be a vegetable, I'm going to tell you that now.
I can't even write anymore.
Is looking forward to judging the village vegetable contest. He can't wait to get his hands on Mrs. Jones's
I've got my answer.
blanks.
Child? Fucking hell.
What have we got? Little cute girl, what do you think? Which vegetable is
Oh,
it?
Karis, that's a good answer.
Yeah, it's a good
Not
answer.
the answer I've got.
No,
Not the answer you've got either.
it isn't.
Excellent.
It's too fruity. Oh, I said it was vegetables.
Yes.
What should I say? The vicar is looking forward to judging the village vegetable contest. I love this so much. The vicar is looking forward to judging the village vegetable contest. He can't wait to get his hands on Mrs. Jones's peppers.
I've gone fully British. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Okay, go on then.
It's not wrong with
The
it.
vicar. I know it's not very. The vicar is looking forward to judging the village vegetable contest. He can't wait to get his hands on Mrs. Jones's
Marrow!
marrows. Marrows, everybody, marrows. Yes, marrows for the win.
Was that the answer?
Yes, that's the answer.
Yes! Unrage quit my board.
Marrows. Marrows is very British.
My granddad used to grow marrows. Do Americans know what marrows are?
I don't think so. I was thinking marrow, but it seemed
what
too.
now?
So, by the way, I'm so sorry. It's a very British stream.
So,
thank you so much.
Okay, hang on. A courgette? Do you know what a courgette is?
Yeah, like a zucchini.
No.
Is
that's
that a courgette?
No,
Same thing.
zucchinis are more pickly,
Okay.
I think.
Ignore me.
A long thing.
It's like a long vegetable.
It's like
Can you find a picture of it?
an aubergine. I mean, an eggplant.
It's like an eggplant, but
But it's not purple. It looks more like a cucumber.
it looks like a cucumber, but it's bigger and wider and
This
longer.
is for the win.
By
Thank
the
you,
way,
Rooster.
yeah, you were never. That was going to be a hard one.
Do I know what a marrow is? Yes, I know what a fucking marrow is. It's like you didn't listen to the fucking thing. It's like an overgrown cucumber, yeah, but it's like inside the consistency is more like an eggplant.
So, Jez,
One.
by the way, chat. Thank you so much for playing Drink As You Drink because
it's fucking stupid, but it was fun.
It's a stupid game which you all chose to play, and I'm really glad that you did. Thank you so much for playing that
Bruce
stupid
Beef
game.
with the Mad Beats. Yes, I fully appreciate
Everyone
Rooster's
that
Mad
played,
Beats.
that lost in the chat, needs to now do a drink because that's how it works. And you are the winner of the segment we like to call Drinkity Drink.
Noah tried his cheer 2 bits.
Do you want to outro your drinkity drink and then we'll...
This was Drinkity Drink. Romulan Ale was the correct answer.
Drinkity drink, drinkity drink. Drinkity drink, drinkity drink. Drinkity drink, drinkity drink, drinkity drink. Drinkity drink.
Well,
Well, indeed.
you want me to get you a Coke? Or a glass?
Yeah, well, I did have one somewhere. I really honestly had half a glass of Coke somewhere. There you go.
There it is. Here, loads, sorry.
Because after 3 hours and 10 minutes, holy shit. How long do you think this is going to last, says Alex,
2.5?
whimsically. I said about 2.5 hours, probably. I think with the Don't Get Me Started segments and the cocktails and bullshit stuff, the cocktails and drinkity drink, be about 2.5 hours. Boy, did we not anticipate the bullshit aspect of cocktails and bullshit that has been brought heavily to this show. Oh, I thought you were going to do a thing. So
I am going to do a thing, but I just thought I'd just clean it up a little bit. The Coke that we serve is Pepsi. Thank you very much. I have one more drink to do. It's a drink that I was going to put together.
It better be Pepsi. It's Pepsi Max, because that is the superior kind of Pepsi.
That's what we drink here. The other day I was watching Captain Soro's Left 4 Dead stream.
I got confused by his Left 4 Dead stream, I'll be honest.
What do you get confused about?
I played Left 4 Dead.
Mm-hmm.
I have not played Left 4 Dead 2. So when he was like, I'm going to go back and play the Left 4 Dead levels, like, yes, let's do it. And then he threw out a level I'd never seen before.
I mean, for me...
I later discovered that it was...
that's the one.
Yeah. I later discovered that it was... What am I talking about? DLC content.
Oh, okay.
Which is why I
must honestly say that it's just a lot of shooting of zombies. But he did say in that stream, is there a cocktail you can make?
It's not the first time I've been confused by Captain Soro, though, just to throw that out there.
Is there a cocktail you can make with red wine?
Red wine.
And I said there is, the New York Sour. And so that's what I'm going to make. So let's make that. I'm going to go and do that. I'm going to eat this bit of pizza.
I'm going to hammer a button and hope it's the correct one.
Get some ice. For the fifth and final cocktail.
Hey, look at that. He's fit and clever. Why, thank you. Thank you very much for the compliment.
Okay, ice. Ice is ice. Okay.
Somebody send a message to my 2-minute warning co-host, Matt Ward, who wanted me to be drunk on this. He tuned in at the beginning when I obviously wasn't going to be drunk. Tell him now, mission accomplished.
Okay, so we're going to make ourselves a New York Sour, and the way we're going to do that, like any sour, is we're going to have some bourbon. Wherever that's fucking hot too. There we are. You chicken-chuckling away.
Common.
Okay. Yeah, bourbon, lemon juice. Normally you'd have egg white, but they don't put that in a New York Sour. Simple syrup, which is kicking about here.
You know it.
And red wine, wherever I put that.
Red wine, blah, 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 blah. Give it to me.
Let's put all this stuff in there.
I'm just going to randomly giggle throughout all this because the chat's nailing it right now. Just, you know. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks.
No thanks. Don't mind me. Bourbon in. Gonna put me. Some lemon juice, which I got ready earlier.
Play it, she says, like I've got it queued up. Oh, wait, do you just want the... Yeah. Hold on, Alex. Pause. Yeah. I have a request for the Haters Gonna Hate sting.
Oh, yeah?
I'm on the wrong page. I'll play it in a bit.
Okay, I'll carry on. I'm going to quickly wrap this up because then I can... Simple syrup, 15. Put simple syrup in it. And then, you know, I want just a little bit more bourbon. No, I won't. Hang on. I'm so good at this. Mm-mm. That's. I'm going to put 2 ounces. I'll put 2 ounces bourbon, 1 ounce lemon,
All new knee set.
half an
Available on
ounce
our
of
OnlyFans
simple
page.
syrup.
HLK. Hot lesbian knee.
Oh, it's got really cold. There we go.
That's what I found earlier.
Yeah.
When you described to me how I would know it was ready because the whole thing would get stone cold. I was like, yeah,
Yep, that's it.
we are there. Let's keep going a bit further.
Right. Okay, so let's pour this in there. And that is our New York Sour without the wine, but we need to add the bit that Captain Soro wants, which is 15 ml of the Beaujolais Superior.
Hey, guys, there's a cocktail going on right now. Don't be so fucking rude.
Ha! You're so funny. Like anyone cares. Don't worry. They're not getting to drink it though, generally. Right, let's pour the wine off the back of the spoon. That works, right? Shall I want even more? Oh, look at that layer. So now, as a result, we have layered the red wine onto
Good technique, says Reese.
Thank you very much.
I've got to move my foot again now.
Great, so
So
there you go.
inconvenient.
Oh, can you?
Oh, God. Hang on.
There you go.
I've got to say, your practice looked better.
I think so too. Well, the practice one actually, I think had a bit more wine.
And you didn't get to take a picture of either. It was like, can I have my phone back to take a picture of this? No, I'm busy testing all the equipment.
I hope you like the fact that I've layered this, Karis, which is what you. Legitimately, the whole reason I did this was just to layer it. So, what this is obviously it's like a whiskey
Give
sour.
the people what they want.
I promised you. So it's basically a whiskey sour without the egg white, which makes it all frothy. And instead of the frothy top, it's got a wine top. So let's see what it tastes like. Answer, fucking amazing.
I want to know this too.
There you
And
go.
then I'm going to go for a piss.
Oh man, me and you both. Not at the same time though.
Oh, it smells good.
So there you go, a New York sour. It's a whiskey sour. It's got
Very pretty. Thank you, Welsh Nana. The cocktail doesn't look bad either.
Hey. Thank you. Could do with actually a little bit more wine in that thing.
I think you're right.
Mm.
That tastes like whatever cocktail Captain Brilliant made me during the last cocktails and bullshit I was on.
It's I think in many respects it's over more.
I can't think what it was though. Yeah. So, just to give mad props to my dude, he has fulfilled 2 requests here in one cocktail. And that was use red wine in a cocktail and layer the cocktail. How is the mouthfeel, says Keris.
Now, it's a really good question. You should bring that up because the reason why people put the egg white in it to get the frothy head round it is to
I'm
make...
going to go for a piss. He'll still be talking when I get back.
Ain't that the truth? A, always. B, C, chatting. The reason why people put the egg white in a regular whiskey sour is to have that little layer of froth. So when you drink it, you get the wonderful mouth feel or gob texture, as Captain Brilliant likes to say. But you can't really, I think their idea was, you can't really put the red wine and the froth together. You could, but it would be a little bit weird. So, yeah, it's nice. You're a funny drunk. Presumably you're talking about Drunky McDrunk. Captain Drunk, the Drunkatron 5000. Because I think we can all say that I'm a very practiced alcoholic. It's not a good thing. Drink responsibly, kids. What's the erg for, Charlotte? Erg because there's wine? Erg because of mouthfeel? I can't tell. MasterChef. I was channeling my inner MasterChef. Egg white. Egg white's really crucial to the whiskey sour. Like a basic whiskey sour, you need an egg white in there. It doesn't work without it. What does pouring over the spoon do? Thank you. So glad. I haven't tried it without the spoon, but there's a lot of things, especially like there's various cocktails that if you use the spoon. Yeah,
He's still talking. I love it.
If you pour the wine directly into it, it should just sink to the bottom. It should just like gravity, just pull it to the bottom. But apparently, if you use the spoon, it kind of just dissipates it over the top. It tries to drizzle it over the top.
MasterChef eyes.
Do it. Go up close and do it up close. I did it up close. That's meant to be how it's meant to work. Is that the spoon allows it to dissipate. By the way, I don't do a lot of kind of pouring things on spoons, but but that's like one of the only times, thank you very much, that I've done it. When
This
I
stream
first
is sponsored by MasterChef South Africa.
years ago, when I was younger, I worked in a bar locally, and it was my first time ever being in a bar, and first time as a barman, and I was just pulling pints, and I'd been taught by the guys in like half an hour how to pull a pint, and all you have to do is pull pints, because this particular bar was just guys wanting pints of beer, and then one person came up and went, "I want a slippery nipple," and obviously they were trying to attempt to be a dickhead, and I was like, "How do you make a slippery nipple?" And slippery nipple is Baileys and, I don't know, let's say vodka or whatever like that. But they will mix with each other when you drop them. When you put the Baileys into it, it just all mixed together and curdles. So he was
Alexa, show me the last thing I'll see before I die.
So he said to me at the time when I was doing this, you meant to like put the spoon in and then you pour it onto the spoon and then it dribbles off the spoon and it just layers at the top. And it does.
What was the cocktail that the captain made a few weeks ago that he literally dripped it straight down the length of one of the long spoons?
Oh yeah, he used a bar spoon.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was, but in a similar way,
that was very
you put it down the bar spoon, it drips off into it. I think it just...
I think the spoon reduces the speed in which the liquid is powering.
Mate, you're playing with fucking fire
Shut
now,
up,
mate.
Science.
He's had a few drinks, and he thinks he can take you on. Probably fair. I don't know. Have fun with that one. But yeah, I don't actually know. I do very few cocktails where I have to layer like that. But apparently, I get the concept as I'm doing it. If I pour that red wine straight into it, it just goes boff in a really heavy lot. If I pour it off the spoon, it kind of just...
Sorry, I was wondering why you were talking to Nova, but then I realised it was a conversation he asked you about 10 years ago.
Yeah, well, you were having a piss.
Yeah.
When you asked me to chat, and I did what I was told. Shut the fuck up. Ah, dear. Listen, it's now 10, it's almost 10:30. We've almost been here for 3.5 hours.
No, we have been here for 3:23.
Yeah.
I misread the second
The two.
number of that.
Yes, I appreciate that. We have got to the end of what we thought we would do.
The list is complete.
We have done
Bleep,
5
bleep, bleep. Complete.
different cocktails, and we have bullshitted and
a lot
and got started. We are almost, I think, at an end of this stream.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
I would agree, other than the fact that I now need to find somebody else to raid because we chatted shit so long that little cute girl has finished her stream.
You can't leave. It's fun to watch you drunk.
So my plan is over.
It is cool to always be chatting. Kind of. I do. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I cannot
I
resist
threw
talking.
out this name.
We can.
Right. Let's have a browse.
We're gonna have a look around.
You
and
should
find
probably
someone...
see this as well. Hang on.
I mean, I'd
Let's
love to
see what we can
chat.
find. I mean, we can definitely. Queen
Do
of Pain
that.
is playing Bioshock.
I bloody love Bioshock.
Bioshock.
Bioshock. Baby Bioshock. My mouth
In
wouldn't
the
say.
Bioshock, it's a little old place where we decide whether to kill things or not.
Bioshock. Baby
It
Bioshock.
influences the game.
Would you kindly...
Shut the fuck up, yes.
Would you kindly stream to Queen of Pain?
If you insist. Yeah, okay. Let's load it up and copy the URL
I
because
bloody
there's
love
no way I am typing that out with this amount of libation. This looks different to the Bioshock I played.
Well, we'll watch it and find out.
Mike's already there, look. Fucking double dipper. Right.
Think it's gonna be
I think
a
you guys should have
long
another
time.
drink and start doing karate.
Touchdown.
Oh,
brings
karaoke.
me down again to find.
That's probably more feasible.
I'm not the man you think I am at home. Oh no.
It's pretty started.
I'm a rocket man. Rocket man. Burning down the streets I've never known. I'll do karate instead.
Everybody wants kung fu fighting.
No, none of this. You have to use Jez dollars. That is an option. Right, shall we raid across? Shall we say thank you very much?
We will. If somebody wants to throw out a 5-second pose using channel points,
Punch him. Punch him!
No, that's not what we mean.
Alex
If you would like to do a 5-second pose, we will do a 5-second pose. But that is the limit of our nearly 3.5 hours. There it is. Right, okay. So, for the benefit of those with flash photography,
what's this one called?
let's entitle this final 5-second pose of the night. Stick Party is on our gaming streams. You will have to tune in on Tuesday or Thursday for a Stick Party.
Alex gets punched. Alex gets punched in a variety of ways.
I mean, I've only got 2 hands and they both only make fists.
Well, it's okay. One of them's going to be 2.5 seconds. One of the other one's going to be 2.5 seconds. That'll be 5 seconds. Should we stand up? Or shall we? We can't stand up too far.
We should stand crouch.
Stand crouch. Ready?
Okay, ready?
Yes.
1, 2.5. 1, 2.5. Bonus. 1, 2.5.
Bonus.
Flavor of my gut.
Shoryuken.
Okay, I've pressed the buttons that mean that we raid Queen of Pain. I hope some of you are sober enough to tell her where you have come from.
Yes.
Thank you
very
very
much.
much for tuning in. Let's move this chat out of the way.
So please, this has been an epic stream and we've really enjoyed it,
Oh my God.
but it is time to go.
I am very drunk.
We've had a great
I've
time.
even got like Japanese red cheeks. Like I've had too much sake. That's how drunk I am.
That happy kind of face that people have in every anime.
As is the tradition for Don't Get Me Started. Hey, funny man! Say something funny!
Romulan ale.